Yeah, bud.
I want to say hi.
Okay.
Hey, Minion.
Come here, big man. Alright, hang on. Let me pull up the chat real quick. Alright, so the camera's right over here, okay?
You gonna play?
Nah, he just wants to say hi to everyone.
Aw.
Are you in a spaceship?
Yeah, that's my space. Here, hang on. In here?
Hello?
Hey. Hi, how are you?
Good.
I heard you did really well on your, karate stuff. Do you like your karate?
Name?
My name is Green. What's your name?
Why your name is Green?
My name is Green, kind of like your daddy's name is Blue online. What's your name?
Matthew?
Yeah. Did you have a good Christmas, Matthew?
Yeah.
Good. What did you get?
Of Optimus Prime and Voltron.
Oh. Are you talking about Christmas?
Wow. Optimus Prime and Voltron? That sounds awesome. Which one's your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
Voltron.
Really? Not Optimus Prime, huh?
Yeah.
Well, cool. That's super cool. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your Christmas break.
I'm in a rocket.
Are we in a rocket? Yeah, you are. You're in a rocket ship flying above the clouds.
Where? Where's the
On the
rocket?
There's a rocket.
On the
Can you see
screen?
it? Spaceship?
But I'm
Mhm.
not inside it.
No. Do you want to be inside it?
Yeah.
Alright, let's pretend that we're inside it.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Mm.
What is this?
Yeah, I'm gonna play this again.
Here, you want to play? You remember how to play? There you go. Good job. You want to take these
Nice.
off?
Yeah.
Uh,
Where are you going?
How do you shoot?
Well, we're not going to shoot on here. 'Cause there's no one to shoot
Guardian,
here.
What puzzles do you bear?
Hmm.
Can you go over there?
Oh.
Or you want to go up the stairs? Okay, go down. Go.
Ignorance is
See that hallway? Go over there. Good job. There you go. Keep going. Keep going that way.
Well, I want to go up.
Oh, you want to go up the stairs? Okay, go up the stairs.
Lotta Rain said that Matthew has really good instincts,
I
wanting
just
to
saw that,
shoot
yeah.
Rahul.
Right when you said right. How do you shoot? Here, this is this one.
I don't need a gun.
No. This one right here. Look, this number or this stick makes you turn, so you can look around. Okay.
What does the X do?
X doesn't do anything right now.
Oh.
It jump?
Oh.
Yeah. Huh. Bibble, I think he would be really upset to know that you accused him of shopping for socks at Eververse. The Rahul hate, it's just
It's from
RNG.
it's from D1.
Yeah, it's
There's a long story on that.
not so long. I mean, the biggest
from,
thing.
like original, like from
Yeah.
day one. There was
Well, I
a
was just
bug.
thinking
There was a bug in it.
right, where if you had a legendary and you unlocked it, it would give you a blue.
Yeah, like that. That was a rough couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Because especially back then, it was really hard to get a legendary in the first place. So,
Pretty much.
where are you going?
Trying to jump on top of those guys' heads.
Oh, okay. You think you're Mario?
Hello.
Hello. But of course, I don't think he hears me now.
Yeah, I don't. Now he's just being goofy.
Yeah. Season 4 of Black Mirror.
Yeah,
Probably
it went
blue.
live, didn't it? I haven't started watching it yet.
I have not either.
I've heard
What
that the episodes are very, very hit or miss. Like, more so than usual.
The thing I've been told I need to watch, which I watched one episode and went, was a Big Mouth.
I haven't seen
That's
that
not
one.
it's not PG. It's basically an animated version.
Good night.
Night, Matthew.
They say good night, Matthew. All right, go this way. Can you close the door?
The
Thank you, buddy.
New worlds mean new secrets.
Rose.
Hey, Rose.
Big Mouth is a comedian's animated series about puberty. And from a comedian standpoint, and
Awkward as hell.
it's very awkward. One of my coworkers is like, "You really need to watch this," and it's like, okay, not so much. Archangel and USS.
I started watching. Oh yeah, I got Zavalis. I started watching Runaways the other day. Oh my god! Don't listen to critics is basically my new mantra, because every single thing they hated Bright. I love Bright. They hated Runaways. I actually really like Runaways. Like, I'm
Weird.
like, I'm just gonna fully accept the fact that I have the exact opposite level of respect for things that critics do. They hate Star Wars. I love Star Wars. Like,
I don't understand a lot of it.
what,
Oh, gosh, dang it.
the Star Wars hatred?
Just some of the critics.
Oh, I've always had a long-standing practice of ignoring them, but like just recently, I'm like, yeah, no, I've like just generally have gotten to the point where I'm the exact opposite. Yeah, Rose, exactly. I don't know. I used to be able to like read some of the critic stuff and be like, okay, I can kind of see where you're coming from. But recently, I'm like, you guys are just full of crap.
Pens.
Ugh.
Let's see.
Yeah, Vegemite. That's
EV
pretty
chips.
accurate. Oh, okay. Beer's
all
making
about the
tea.
Yes. He is... Okay, speaking of tea, the Celestial Seasonings factory is kind of awesome. The tea factory that we went to today?
Oh, I was like, I'm sorry. I was reading some... Ghost was saying something in the video chat about 40K.
worries. No worries.
So, what were you saying?
The tea factory that Julie and I went to see?
Mm-hmm. The Celestial one, right?
Yeah, Celestial Seasonings. They been around since 1969.
Oh, wow.
They make over 500,000 boxes of tea. Like,
Wait.
every
Back up.
other day.
How many?
500,000 boxes of tea.
Boxes, not bags. Boxes.
Boxes. They are the largest distributor of tea in the United States.
Zavala, I'm pretty sure, is his last name. His first name is Commander.
Yeah. Actually, I have seen so many people with the last name Zavala at work. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I've actually had a couple people that I've been like, while I've been doing program stuff, have come across for our clients, and I'm like, that's a weird. There was another one. It was Zavala, and then there was someone else that had a name from Destiny, and I was like,
There's been quite a few. I'm not sure what's going on with doggos. Julie's out there, it's fine. Vegemite, I'm a coffee person in the morning and tea in the evenings. Unless it's a show night, and then...
I'm a coffee person.
I'm a coffee person at night, too, for show nights. But tonight I'm actually drinking the Moscow Mule. We picked up some beer in Boulder today, too, before coming home.
What is that? Is that you're in the stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay? Where I put that word?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, normally we have the text scroll there. I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be doing any sort of crucible or anything like that, so it shouldn't be in the way.
I think we're just. I think if Justin jumps in, I was just planning on doing heroic strikes, making him live through the pain of my having to get all the paradox amplifiers.
Yeah, you know, why not? I need to do that too, so I'll be happy about it.
Phase glass.
So, the other thing that Celestial Seasoning does, they make 15 new flavors every year. It's like, that's an insane amount.
Wait, what? They do?
Yeah. They have a bunch of flavors I've never heard of at the factory.
Yeah, I've got to say, like, I'm going to run to IO while we're waiting for Justin to jump in.
Go for it.
But 15 new flavors a year?
Yeah, I don't know if they box them out, like they ship them out.
Yeah, because I haven't seen their...
constantly-
I mean, granted, the only tea that I usually see is actually at, like, Hy-Vee.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't go out of my way to go to tea shops, so that might be part of it. But, like, I've never seen, like, new stuff from them.
Their biggest seller is Sleepy Time, except for in Canada. Which in Canada they have, like, the Bengal spice is the most popular up there. It's weird.
15 or... Wait, what? Oh, 15. 15
Yes,
new flavors a year.
1-5.
I mean, still, that's rather impressive. Like...
Boop-a-da-boop.
Hey,
What's up?
Beard.
Hey,
Is one of the flavors
So-
spicy ramen? No, I wish. That'd be kind of cool.
No, but they do have a salty tea for the Destiny players.
There's actually a salty yogurt drink, which
That just
I actually
sounds
hate.
disgusting.
it's a Mediterranean.
I think you've described this to us before,
It's
and it
gross.
still sounds absolutely
That's
disgusting.
so gross. Julie made me try it the other day, meaning like a month and a half ago. I did not like it.
I think that's when you were describing it because we were confused what you were talking about.
Yeah,
And
it's
I
yogurt
remember
soda.
being like, "Oh God, I think I just threw up in my mouth."
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of yogurt either.
oh, oh, oh! I found the pun in there.
Mangoes. Bubble tea. Bubble tea's good.
Bubble tea's disgusting.
Bubble tea is good. You
No.
shut your face.
It's got tapioca in it.
I love tapioca. And you
It's-
can get other
it's
types that's
wrong.
not tapioca.
It's just the texture's wrong. You're talking to someone who's like, I judge pretty much everything I consume via texture, not actually taste.
But that's the like fun surprise. It's like little
No,
pockets of goodness.
no,
Fun pockets of goodness.
Negative.
And you can get
There is
ones that
nothing
have-
fun about bubbly, rubbery surprises when I'm
You can get,
drinking a liquid.
You can also get ones that have like basically gushers in them that you pop them.
That
And
sounds
there's, like, a
even
little
worse,
juice
actually.
thing.
It's
They're
just
awesome.
no. They just need to stop putting shit in the drink.
I tend to actually make a lot of my family try it. So
You know what else is like really broken and weird?
what's that?
Eververse.
When I have 51 likes on a video with 15 views.
Well, okay, you're trying to apply logic to YouTube numbers. That's your first mistake.
I know.
I mean,
that's bad
let's
on my part.
start
I'm
there
sorry.
and put that
I
aside
backtrack
for
the
a
statement.
moment.
I completely backtracked my statement.
Let's put that statement to the side real quick.
I just thought it was funny because it just posted this thing, and I'm like, oh, well, what?
Unless somebody has a bot that automatically likes your videos, which yeah.
Well,
why
even then,
not?
it would count as a view, and
Not
there's
necessarily.
nothing there.
Not if
just
it's.
weird.
I bet you could put together an IFTT that would.
So,
Maybe.
Oh God, he's here.
liked your video 50 times.
Does it count like if you like it and then unlike it and then like it again? Does it count it as multiple? I'm just like trying to think of a way that could happen.
I don't know.
Or is it?
Sounds like that would be problematic.
I know it sounds like, but I also would not be surprised if YouTube did something like that. Because
Garth is in the house.
it's YouTube.
Garth Brooks of Sorrow.
All right, so just fair warning to everyone who is in stream, and we'll probably be repeating this quite a bit. This is not going to be like a podcast format. We have like absolutely nothing prepared. This is really just no. What this is me putting out a warning so that they know that when someone makes a comment, Justin, that I'm not prepared for. That is why. Yeah, exactly. You see where I'm going with this. Oh god, that's a Minotaur. So I mean, I think I think we were kind of talking about it a little bit on the stream last night, and then Green and I have talked about this off and on a bit. But I think we're going to try to record it, and I don't really know the video, if we'll do like a video recording or just the audio recording. I think we'll do a video and put it on YouTube.
That'd be fun. That way we get a little bit something different on there, some actual gameplay. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I died.
I love everything I'm hearing.
Vegemite says there's 2 phase glass in the cave behind you, which is probably a little while ago.
Oh,
Lick
okay.
event.
I need to kill Red Legion people, so.
Cabal again?
You do that a little too well, you know that, right?
Cabal again?
Yeah, you might be Asher.
That's fine. I can
fairly
picture.
Convinced of it.
I can picture worse people to be.
Yeah, no fanboys. No fanboys in our chat.
I specifically invited my fanboys.
Well, yeah, but like they're not like crazy. Like, what's his face?
No, there's too many of them for me to identify which one you're talking about by the word "what's his face."
Mercury.
About Vance.
Yeah, that dude.
Oh, we're talking about fictional people.
Yes, not real people. I would never call somebody crazy.
Wow.
To the face.
Okay, fair enough. That qualifier makes sense.
Because that is dangerous. Or they're crazy awesome. That's another exception.
Do. So Anna, as you probably could tell at the beginning of the stream, Little Light is still awake, so Anna might be a little bit late because grandparents are in town and it's holiday, so sleep schedule doesn't exist.
Yeah, you missed it, guys. Minion was here for a little bit.
He was
Not
trying to shoot
chat missed
Raoul.
it, but...
He got into the tower, and like he's still not like 100% awesome at the concept of DualShock controllers, which like I understand. But so he runs over to Raoul, and his first question is, "Where's the gun? I want to shoot stuff." And everyone's like, "That's accurate. Like we can see why you want to shoot Raoul. That would make sense." Where's the Thresher?
The DualShock
I haven't even
controller.
been looking.
That's what you call the Xbox
Thingy.
controller.
It first came out when the first Rumble Packs came out on PlayStation. I did not know I had a Rumble Pack controller on PS1.
Jesus. Yeah, that would scare the crap out of me. Because didn't
Metal Gear.
N64 had Rumble Packs, didn't it?
It was a separate thing that you bought and you plugged in like a module.
Right. But I mean, they had one.
But we didn't get that. We didn't get the aftermarket deal. But we had the I can't remember if it was PS1 or 2. But I was playing Metal Gear Sons of I think it was one, playing Sons of Liberty, and there was a boss who had telekinetic powers called Mental Mantis, and he was like, "Move my power for you. Set your controller on the floor." And then I did, and my grandma had the linoleum. I put my controller down. He puts his hands up to his head, and the controller goes and starts walking across the floor. And I was like, "I'm done. I'm done." I unplugged the TV away, and I played Xbox ever since. But, yeah.
Where's the?
It's because I'm not standing on top of this because you're making me do all the close-up killing.
You don't have to kill them. Just wait for the ship to
No,
get here.
you have to. Somebody has to stand on the actual ring for it to spawn.
No, that's not true. Because Ben and I have done it without counting it down at all.
There it is.
Public event much.
Anyway, so how do we want to start the Spinfoil?
I think we start with a healthy dose of nonsense, and then we follow that up with, I don't know, what do you think, Beard?
Some more shenanigans?
Sense.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
I love shenanigans. Why is that a bad thing?
What's that restaurant called? Shenanigans?
Shenanigans?
The movie.
I'm glad somebody got that.
They made a movie with a restaurant called Shenanigans. Movie because it ruins eating out for me.
Hey, Farva.
Oh, Farva.
Car ramrod.
And nothing more.
Tuxedo.
Yeah, so Super Troopers is totally part of Destiny now. What? No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so do you want to back out and jump into strikes?
There's a cave down here.
Let's do it. So,
Hey,
topic.
No, I found a new cave with monster ribs.
Monster. Ghost. Oh god, there's a Hydra. That's a Hydra cave. Oh god.
Let's say I think I will join you in the playing, so if there are clicks or anything, I apologize deeply.
Apologize. That's rookie mistake.
Look,
Yeah,
I can't help it. It's called a PlayStation controller, all right?
Calm down, Bife.
Look, you.
PlayStation controller? What?
He's playing on PlayStation. He
Justin's
doesn't have
like,
an
I'm
Xbox.
confused.
Actually, I'm playing on PC. I just prefer the PlayStation controller.
Why? I mean, I use my Xbox controller on PC.
us?
He's not.
What?
He's
What?
not playing with us.
I love the confusion on Justin's part.
I mean, I
God.
don't have an Xbox.
Delightful.
What?
I've seen you in the tower. How's that possible?
You haven't.
What?
You haven't seen him in the tower.
I guarantee you have not. If you have seen anybody named Beard Grizzly, they are an absolute imposter.
I thought I've seen you during podcast nights, like at the
Nope.
gunsmith.
Nope.
If you have, you're either seeing things or they're an imposter.
I'm going with imposter.
So, Spinfoil.
It's not
about
discount
Spinfoil?
seeing things.
Somebody said in chat, Ghost is beautiful and perfect. Discuss. I don't know how that's super Spinfoil.
Well, here's the next question. Here's the next question, real quick. Do we want to upload the unedited video, or do you want me to record this separately and edit it and then upload it?
I don't
Second one.
know.
Let's poke everything.
I don't care. You do
I
what
mean,
you want. In my opinion,
I think Twitch will let me. I think Twitch will let you put like it directly over to YouTube, or I can
If it's
record it.
edited.
What?
Don't mind me. I figured out what you were talking about.
Like
What?
I think I can just directly dump it into YouTube. I think from
Ben
Twitch.
says unedited. Go with unedited.
Okay, all right. Well, then I don't.
Ben's like,
That removes a lot of my behind the scenes work. Okay, cool. All right. Heroic strikes.
Nice.
Go.
Fake beards out here. Oh, all right. So, Spinfoil question: who or what is the fourth enemy faction from Bibble, or fifth enemy faction? Let's see. Well, who do we
Eververse.
want?
Have you guys seen that satire article from, I think, was it Forbes?
No.
Where
Oh, wait. Yeah, the thing
the
with
new
the
campaign.
new
he,
expansion.
he writes
Yes.
the new campaign at the end. It's Tess.
Oh
Right.
God.
It's so funny.
I'm like, Oh my god, I enjoyed reading that because it's just complete tongue in cheek, and it's really actually well done. Like I loved it.
Tess is the final boss. For
Tess
sure.
is the final boss.
She is the darkness.
Tess is the darkness. Yes.
Personified.
I'm glad we covered that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Snowball strike.
Son actually had a funny moment this morning. He opened one of his, like, you know how kids get like little bitty presents and they don't open them on the spot,
Right.
and then they open them a couple days later. He got one of those little mystery Destiny plushies,
Nice.
and he opens it and he goes, "Dad, I got one of my favorite characters from Destiny." I said, "Who?" He said, "Tess Eververse."
Oh God.
Oh no.
I looked at it.
Oh no.
That's a-
Yeah, I looked at it and I said, Gavin, like, that's not Tess. And he was like, "Who is it then?" I was like, "That's Queen Marasov." And she had like this white hair, but it had been clearly mussed in the package. And I said, "Dude, look at her hair. Tess's hair is short. How could you think this is Tess?" And he goes, and I quote, because the hair was just completely standing straight up.
I missed the quote.
Yeah, I missed the quote too.
Oh, okay. I just thought my story was unfunny. No.
Well, there is that. No, I'm kidding. Carry on.
And you notice how it didn't deter me in the least. No, and I quote, "Tough day."
You did it again.
You did it again.
Do you still have push to talk active?
Oh, no, I'm not pushing anything. No, it's she
no.
said she had a rough day.
Oh,
It had a
there
rough
you
day.
go.
Got it.
The first of three was funnier. So I've got voice activity. I'm gonna crank that. Should I crank that up or down?
The threshold should be down.
Yeah.
It was at 40.
Are we actually fighting, or are we just running through this?
I don't care.
Oh, me and you gonna fight, Blue.
I distract. That's my
Doors open.
job.
Don't run through before the floor is made.
So next Spinfoil. The
Man
hive
cannon!
that we're man cannon.
No,
That's
sorry,
the
I
Spinfoil?
found a man cannon.
The hive that we fight here are Zavathun's brood and her sire. Who is her sire? Is my
Osmium.
Spinfoily question.
Wait, hang on. Back up. Who's who? What?
Ozzy.
Zavathun's sire.
Sire? It was
'Cause-
Osmium King.
Oh, his name's Ozzy.
Or not sire, but her
Suit
Her
or
husband.
Squire?
suitor. Yeah, I guess is a better word for it.
like who fathered her brood?
Right.
Well, there's
Sabathun's
there's a lot of different theories on that one. One that I've heard. Oh God, that's not where you go. One that I've heard quite often recently is Nokris.
That would be interesting. Because, whoa, that's not needed turning. Zavathun's male sire. Yes. That was the questions. Justin's dead.
Dead.
Respawned. Dead.
I've actually got some pretty theories about Savathun.
I think any theory that I have about Savathun ends up tying back to Krya. I can't have anything about Savathun at this point without talking about him.
Korea.
Him, her, Krya. Yeah.
Whatever the Vex. So, okay.
Look, eyes can be distributed differently, okay?
Right. So if Korea is the Vex that was, we know she was given to Savathun,
Yeah.
mainly as I would say a torture device.
Yep.
But do you think they could have actually ended up working together?
Because
think,
Orcs left it some will.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that Savathun would be the type, at least from the little bit that we know of her, to just let something go like that. Like she would find a need. If she doesn't find a need, she would find the possibility that, oh, this will be useful later.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, she's the type that also like improves upon her knowledge as best that she can for the ideas and reasoning of being cunning. So.
Yeah, I've got a very strong feeling that the Savathun takes on different forms and stirs the pot.
Well, we know Savathun can take on different forms too from the Books of Sorrow.
I've got some very strong feelings that
We know you do.
Not that Savathun is Lysander, and not that Savathun is this person, Savathun is that person, but like the small pebble that starts rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Blanche. That's I think like the major
like a ball bearing.
Ball bearing,
Total-
upon which
total
something.
quote.
Nice.
Yeah, upon which something great moves.
Almost,
almost
like she's been here like before Oryx or even Crota were here.
Mm-hmm.
Like
In
she
the
found the
system.
Traveler first.
I've got a real crazy theory about that, but everyone's probably heard it before.
About
The
Marisol?
dragon thing?
Yeah, no, don't you dare.
Oh no, not about Marisov. Marisov is nowhere. Get the hints. No, Marisov isn't part of this one. That I just smacked you across the face with some Shakespearean English.
Calm down.
No.
Look, calm down there, Shatner, all right?
Something on the Space Needle.
Get the hints.
The hints. No. Of theory, okay, that Tau is the speaker.
Yeah, we've heard this. We've talked about this one.
But it's been a while. Can we revisit?
Yeah, we can definitely revisit.
Yeah, sure.
Because I have
Which
a feeling
points out that Tau is dead, but
Well, it could be. Tau is.
No,
I would say
what-
Tau is fairly tricky.
Dead.
well, but that's with the assumption that the speaker is dead.
I don't think the speaker is dead.
Okay.
Okay,
As the weapon
Spinfoil
says,
on the speaker
long
being
far
dead.
gone.
It's Spinfoil for sure.
Okay.
It's
Do you want to
painful.
come? You want to come join the party?
But I was already
Party.
invited.
There ain't no party. What are you talking about?
I mean,
don't see no chips
Anna
up here.
Anna might have a few theories about Zur and
In the Vex.
and
I
Vex.
swear to God, if I hear about piss puddles.
Awesome. I'm excited for
I
this
swear to
one.
God, if I hear about piss puddles.
You will.
You should
Beard.
go. Do you want to get on your laptop or do you want to jump over on my mic?
Are you?
You two share a mic.
That
just for
works.
the video. Just for the video.
Oh, Justin wants you on video, so when we load it to YouTube, everyone can see your reaction to his response.
And I can go back in time and watch you.
He wants the historical ability to watch your reaction to his idiocy. I mean, his hilarity on YouTube.
See?
You got it right the first time.
They.
Once Blue realized that it was all about me, he figured it out.
Oh, Justin.
Oh. Yes.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh my.
So do you want to get on your laptop or do you want to get on
Believe me.
to tell us your ideas? No, Justin has not heard any of them.
This is true.
I've been
No,
away.
no. This is the entire point of this entire. No.
Anna.
All right,
It's to have
chat.
fun.
Chat, give us a vote. We have a good number of people in chat. Do we want to hear Kashin's theories on the Vex and on Zur?
Zur.
No, they have not.
Spinfoil
already.
in it.
No, they have not.
No,
all
they
heard it.
haven't.
Green and Beard, I think, are pretty the only. Pins is asking for it.
And technically, I haven't heard the
Rose
Zer
is
one.
asking for it.
I've only ever
Vegemite
heard.
is. Black Flag is.
I've only
I'm gonna have
heard
to yield the floor
Vex
to
one.
Anna on
I've
this
not
one.
heard. I've not heard Zer.
All right, come here. Come here. You don't have to be on video here. Come here.
Anna.
They're gone it, woman.
If you're talking to the mic there, they can't see.
They see you.
Yeah, they can see.
I can't.
Breaking out the puppy dog, guys.
Anna.
Anna.
I can't hear anything.
Anna.
I won't reach over here.
Yes, it
Oh,
does.
shit, I'm just going to hover like a weirdo.
Is there any other way to hover?
Pen's
Then like
breaking
a
out
weird-
like the puppy dog guys even.
Oh.
So much it can. What was that? What's it playing?
Ahead.
That moment you realize you only needed one more
Hey,
hobgoblin
all you
to
beautiful
complete
people in
yesterday's
chat.
game. Oh, he.
Sup?
Hey.
I'm sleepy.
There she is.
Anna.
And if
Sleepy?
anyone else is talking, I can't hear anything, so I'm just gonna say hi.
no.
Blue's trying to figure out a way to get me a headset.
Is he going to Best Buy?
Do.
He would.
Is it
She
working?
would not be able to answer that.
Oh, that's
Everyone's
gonna work.
saying hi back, but no one can. She can't hear us.
And just give me
Pins.
a chair.
Favor, type what I say.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Type what I say.
Where are you gonna
No.
stand to play? I'm gonna sit.
Type what I say.
It takes a second.
I don't have the monitor.
Say, Pens. Hello.
So, where's this?
Pen says okay.
Wait for it.
I swear I've tried this before. I don't remember.
Oh.
What's
Pens, you're a
up?
good man.
I have
Hey-o.
headphones now.
Yay!
hey-o.
What's up?
How's it going, Anna?
I'm tired.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Well,
sleepy.
if I had to deal with Blue all day long, I'd be tired too.
Yeah. It was
We'd all
his
be
morning.
tired.
He was supposed to get up with Little Light, and guess who didn't get up this morning?
Oh.
Guess who played the
Uh-oh.
husband sick card? Wasn't me. That was your hint, not me.
Well, that's a hard card for you to play.
I
was
know.
gonna say, I figured with the husband's sick card, not the wife's sick card.
The spouse sick card. Yeah, but really it was
Okay,
the husband
we'll
sick
go with
card
that.
because the husband sick card trumps the wife sick card every time.
All the husband sick cards.
Ow.
Does that exist?
Oh, you didn't know that? It does. It totally exists.
This is news to me.
It's
Is there-
yeah.
Really?
It's like a wild
What?
card. Like the wife feels sick and they're like, "Honey, I don't feel well." And then the husband goes, "Yeah, I don't feel very good either. I think I just need to like lay on this couch and not do anything."
Got
wife's
this
like,
blister
"Mm."
when I was golfing.
Oh God. I can't even imagine Blue golfing.
I don't even know, but it can be killed.
I want pictures of Blue golfing now.
Yes.
Honestly,
Little
I
golf
think if
shorts and a
golf
little
is-
collared shirt.
Swing and a
Would
miss.
have
Him in
to-
a collared
it would-
shirt also. Just hard to imagine.
I don't think they'd let him on the course with that beard face.
Does look like a hobo.
There's got to be rules
Hey,
about
wait,
that.
What are you saying? What are you saying? Huh? What are you saying?
I'm just saying, his is past hobo status. Hobo status confirmed.
We are going to have some words. We keep
Hi,
this
everybody
up
in
with a
chat.
beard thing.
Look,
Rose.
look.
Hey, Pens.
It's not like a beard is like
Hey,
an identifying.
hey, Black Flag.
It's not a big deal.
What else is in there? Who's Lada
Uh,
Ren? Who's that?
That's somebody from Beard's channel.
Yarp.
Sup,
He's
Lada?
kind of
Lada?
Lada.
Lada?
I have no idea, actually.
I want to say like La Di Da, but there's no D.
La di da di da. Da da da.
That's
Anyway,
that's
Vegemite.
actually pretty accurate. That's about what she says when I ask her to do something for me as a mod. Kidding.
Or is
This
that like,
fantastic
or is it like
mod.
lady? Like, hey lady, like that. Is Lada? Are
She's
you a
pronounced
girl?
it for me
It's a girl?
before You've,
Lady
Yes.
Ren. Maybe it's Lady.
Lady Brandon, yes. No, she's pronounced it for me before. You've said it already.
Oh, Lada?
You got it.
Okay.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
Leviosa, not Leviosa. Wait, it's not Leviosa, it's Leviosa. Vegemite, you rock.
So I want to know your Zur theory because I've heard the Vex milk one, but I've not heard Zur.
I don't even remember. Zer's evolved. I don't even remember. Essentially, it comes down to because Zer's the trash collector guy, right, with the squiggle face. Okay, so
Trash collector.
and nobody knows where he is. Like I ask all these questions and no one can answer questions. And like Agent of the Nine, like the Nine what? Like where did that even come from? And I'm pretty sure he just made that up to sound cool. And so now I'm convinced that our friend Zur, he's like that dude. He's living in his mom's basement and he doesn't have a whole lot of future plans. And his mom said, you know, dude, you gotta get a job. You can't be hanging around here in my basement all the time playing these video games. And he's like, fine. So he collected some trash. He was gonna go sell it, but like, that's not cool. So he got his old Halloween costume out, and he like started hanging out at the tower with his little squiggly face. And people were asking for his name, and he's like, I don't want to tell you my name is Alfred. So like, I'm gonna have to come up with a name. So I'm Zur. And he's like, I'm the Agent of the Nine, which comes from his screen name, Agent 09. He graduated college in 09. And he was like a gentleman, and he's like, that's pretty cool. And it just evolved, and then like suddenly he had all this street cred, and like people were like coming up to him. These like guardians were like, hey, you want to buy some of my trash? And he's like, sure. I mean, I guess. And everyone thinks he's like the expert. Like at first I thought he was like a total loser, and I didn't take him seriously. But like now that Zur and I are pen pals, like you know what? He's a pretty cool guy. I mean, like he's like worked himself up from nothing, and like everyone thinks he's pretty cool now. So, you know, I can't say too many bad things about Zur. He's all right now.
He's all right.
He's
Gets
all
out
right.
Some good trash.
Yeah.
So, Ed Cannon now, Zur drives the Supra, and he's got a tassel from his graduation.
Oh God.
It says 09 on it.
Hanging from his windshield.
Yes.
Yeah, hanging from the rear view. And he still wears his leather jacket
Oh
at
God.
special events because it's
With
dressy.
his patches. For what were the clubs that he was in high school?
I could
Well,
actually see
he lettered
this.
in face wrestling.
What's face rest? Oh no, that's just a mask, dude. That's not his real face. No one has a squiggles for face. That's like that was from back. Actually, what that is that's back from when he was originally a janitor before he moved into his mom's basement. Like that didn't work out. But like that's one of his little space scrubby brushes that he used to clean the bathroom floors. But he just pop
the
that
work
on.
so you don't have to.
Yeah.
The scrubbing bubbles?
Yeah, so he puts it on. That's what he's wearing. But see, nobody knows that. See, that's why I'm impressed with Zur now, because really it's all laughable. I was like, who's taking this dude seriously? But he's got the whole tower fooled. Everyone thinks he's like this intense, mysterious guy. But you'll never find out the Agent of 9. 9 what? Because it's not. It's 09.
And
Magento
the
9.
mysteries card, even the mystery card that talks about the 9 contradicts itself. It's just like Zur got drunk and all of his stories came out at once.
Oh God.
Yes!
Story. It's like drunk dialing, but it's just drunk story writing because he has a failed D&D group that he DM'd. And he
Yes,
never got
that
to
is
finish
so
the
Zur.
story.
Are you guys pen pals too? That sounds just
No.
like him. He messaged me on
No,
AIM the
because
other
he
day,
keep-
but then like AIM went off, and apparently that's gone. So he's being cut off from the rest of the world. I feel so bad. Poor Zur.
So,
weird.
oh God. Zur. Poor
Anna,
Zur.
you're pretty
Zur.
awesome.
Zur needs a buddy or a girlfriend or something. So if we got any takers,
If
What
they
about-
kissed, it would be like an entanglement.
Oh.
no, I told you that's not his real face. It's his like toilet scrubby brush. He won't
but
be
would he
wearing that when he
actually-
dates.
But would he actually take it off, or is that like his actual persona now?
Oh, yeah. He doesn't want to be reminded of like
What he
who
was.
he really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably become the Agent of the 9. Sir added me on MySpace.
Oh
Well, if
god.
it isn't Zer, it'll be Tom, I guess.
Well, that I can believe that because Savathoon's husband added me on Twitter. So
Oh yeah.
Facebook.
I
giggle.
likes it.
I giggle every
Oh.
time I see that now.
It's like French kissing, but way worse, way messier.
like all these messages in chat. How'd y'all keep up with what's going on? You guys like playing games, talking, and there's chat going on all at the same time.
Uh-huh. I've got two
Chat
screens.
to me. Green, read the chat to me, and I say stuff later.
Oh god.
Zer's
Zer's
got
Savathoon's-
9 moms. Or 9 different moms, and he takes turns living in each of their basements? Is that how this works?
So he's from a commune? Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh. And he's the only one? No wonder he's got some issues. Poor Zer.
He's like way worse than a mama's boy.
That's a lot of mama issues right there.
I really feel like I need to start a series now and call it, with no offense to any of this, Trash Theories. And I feel like
Yeah.
this would be like a perfect starter for that.
Yeah, I love
This would be
these-
on the level of like Log Power Slave comedy, you know?
Right, these are just fun. It's fun
Yeah.
to think about. It's like, okay, do like that whole thing, like, do guardians actually eat type thing?
Right.
That was a big question for so many
And all of a
years.
sudden you like find them inside of a pizza restaurant or something like that,
Right.
and they're just having a grand old time.
I think they do because they get drunk. So you gotta imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Just the
If they can
just
drink,
the
they can eat.
vestigial, kind
They
of.
have to be able to metabolize it.
Right,
Getting
because
nourished.
what's his face? Kate or whatever, we saw him drinking while he was telling war stories, right?
Right.
That's what I'm saying is I don't think there's any actual actual
Spinfoil
nourishment.
anymore.
Actually,
Oh, maybe they just do it for
nourishment happening.
fun.
It's a vestigial thing that they do. Just it's a coping mechanism. It's
Like
something
a
that
remnant of what they were.
feels- Yeah.
Because they're not
see that.
alive? Is that confirmed? They're zombies? Undead? Is that the thing?
I mean,
No.
Well, you see, it goes
define
like
alive.
this.
go Beard.
But that was actually all I had.
I was like,
That sounds like
well,
Destiny.
yes.
That's the answers I get to 80% of my Destiny questions.
Yeah, like there's nothing that necessarily precludes that they are alive, except for the fact that they cannot breathe out in space. So that would suggest they can either 1 metabolize or 2 do still require oxygen. So in that respect, the question is, do things like zombies also require oxygen? And that is not necessarily confirmed nor denied at that point either.
Depends on who's writing them.
Yeah, that's the other problem. There's a lot of questions in that respect, if we are zombies or if we are like legitimately just humans or any kind of like past selves that we were resurrected and we have the same exact parts, this, that, the other thing. I mean, it is clear that we are given that same build of being a human. But yeah, it's still questionable if we are alive or if our ghost is, the thing we have to thank for that.
There are
Info.
ghosts best approximation of the human we were
Right.
informed. So, a zombie in the traditional sense at all, because if you really think about it, a zombie is the literal, tangible, reanimated flesh. So it's literally.
Like without a personality or a soul or whatever makes us individuals. It's just animated
It's this-
flesh.
Right.
Vessel.
So we're
It's
not
the same
that.
vessel, but, and basically your whole body works on bioelectric signals.
Mhm.
A zombieism works, for lack of a better term, is basically there's a virus or whatever, is the origin story of your zombie world.
Basically, yeah.
That basically kickstarts your bioelectric symbols, but not symbols, signals in a limited fashion in your medulla, and kind of gives you some very limited functionality as a moving, you know, not mechanical but biomechanical being. Basically, all you are make responses.
Okay.
You know.
Here's a question for you. The ghosts, then. Ghosts could be our initiator of those biomechanical responses.
Yeah, but we can make decisions and stuff, so it's like more than just like, you know, like just like a jolt of electricity running through our flesh, and it's just like being animated on a real base level. So like clearly there's something much more complicated happening.
Well, that depends on whether or not you believe that zombies don't have souls or don't have a consciousness.
I mean, I guess I'm thinking of like zombies like in movies and stuff. They don't seem to, whereas like Guardians seem to.
Well, it depends on which movie, because there are a few different zombie movies where there are zombies that have kind of a directive that they follow, besides eat.
Which one's the zombie love story? I can't remember. It's like
the one that's like Romeo, the Romeo and Juliet type thing.
What?
But it's zombies.
That may
I
be
guess we don't have a
similar.
very good definition of what a zombie is, because I thought zombie meant mindless things.
You can pretty well define a zombie as being a reanimated human corpse. A reanimated corpse.
We should do it again sometime.
Leave my guardian alone, Segura.
In the strictest of definitions, in
Oh, no.
my opinion.
Warm
Twin-bodied
bodies.
mage
That's
in
the
a
name.
tower.
That's
Oh,
the name of the
no.
movie.
Mage!
Mage is here.
In
Oh,
my opinion, Frankenstein is literally a zombie. But
well, he's not reanimated because he was created from nothing, right? That's different. Like not nothing, but like
No,
different
he was
pieces,
created.
right? He's just
Animated
flat out created.
parts. No, he's like a regular zombie is like a refurbished thing on Amazon, and Frankenstein is like a yard sale.
I agree
He's a
with
little bit-
Mage. Frankenstein's a construct.
Yeah.
The problem though is that Frankenstein tends to have kind of an emotional reaction, which that just begs the question: are emotions just based off of the chemical reactions that are recreated rather than a consciousness?
Well, what if he's like he's a new construct? So maybe like, just like, I mean, why couldn't he have developed those? It's not like, I think there's difference when we're talking about like zombies. I liked what you were saying about like the electrical impulse thing, like basically like giving some limited juice to physical matter. It's just kind of like function. That's why they just kind of moving forward. It's like this muscle memory thing. They walk and they moan and they just kind of like, I don't know, do real basic stuff. But like Frankenstein's monster seems to have been like an inanimate object given life. So like it could, like, I don't know.
Well, Frankenstein's monster was made up of pieces of multiple bodies. It wasn't necessarily just completely not human at one point. It's just it wasn't one concise human. It was lots of humans put together, because he would dig up body parts from the graves and use them to build the monster. Oh, Mary Shipley.
Is he a zombie? Oh, it's so confusing.
That's a good question.
So
Is he a zombie?
this is a
And
perfect time to
come
talk
for
about Vex Milk too, because we're playing a
Is
Vex
it?
Strike.
Yeah.
We're playing a Vex Strike.
Are those Vex? Those things you're fighting right now?
Yep.
See, that's the. So, Justin, we were discussing earlier why I have issues with the Vex, because apparently they're like these little robot things that decided that the most fearsome form they could take is that of a puddle, when they know full well they can make these giant machines with guns. But when they traveled from their home planet, they came in something that could be carried in a bucket. So I don't understand why we take any of them seriously. Why they're like scary.
That is a very good point, Anna. And do you know who had very intriguing thoughts on this exact matter?
Who?
Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee said, "You must be like water.
Wait.
Just be like water. You put water in a glass, it's shaped like glass. You put water in a bucket, it's shaped like bucket. Just be like water." Have you ever tried to kick water's ass? kick water's ass and tell me how it goes for you. You're not gonna do it.
You know
Because
what? This is
water
what
is
it came
fluid.
down to. I'm a guardian. I'm on this planet. I'm not gonna be kicking no puddle. You're just gonna pee in the puddle. And what are they gonna do about it? See, did they not do any research about humans and Earth and all that stuff? Did they know that we like walk in puddles? That we can pee in puddles? That we can flush puddles downhill and there's nothing they can do about it? Like, they didn't do the research at all. Maybe it's scary on a Vex planet. Like,
man's been trying to tame the seas since forever, and it
I don't
hadn't
see
happened.
no sea. Do you see a Vex sea? I see Vex puddles all throughout the little planet.
Waterfalls.
There's no waves of Vex like tsunamis of Vex. That would be a little intimidating. Hurricanes of Vex.
That is terrifying. That's the most
Okay.
terrifying thing I've ever heard.
You said peeing in the Vex. You know that the Vex milk is electric, right?
Right. So we discussed this that like
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
like
I
okay.
did
So
that
then I
when
had
I
to
was
back
young.
up because I'm
That's
like,
not
what would
a
happen? I
problem.
think Beard told me that like. Because then they could like go upstream and like electrocute you, and that was a bad idea. So one guardian did it and regretted it. So okay, that's fine. But what if we just like flung poo at it? What if we just dumped sewage in it? What if we just like did a runoff? Like, I mean, I feel like a puddle. Like, what
Just
what
mix
what are you
it up
gonna
with
do?
something else. Put like
Yeah,
chocolate milk in it.
throw some dirt in
chocolate-
it. Yeah,
chocolate
just mix
syrup.
it up. What are they gonna do?
Are you trying to put Nesquik in the Vex milk? Like, is that what's happening now? Is that where we are?
That's some awesome hallucinations, because if we're already hallucinating with the Vex stuff and like people love squids after watching the Vex or touching the Vex stuff and Vex things, do you imagine how awesome it would be with chocolate?
See, I want to take some Vex and like put it in like a super soaker and then just like shoot all my buddies with it. And just, like,
Well, that's what Kabir did. Kabir
someone's
did
already
that.
done
It didn't
that?
work
See,
out.
I'm always late to the
was
party.
bad
Someone's
stuff.
already got this.
Someone Kabir did that.
Who's
He did
Kabir?
He's
He did the ubiquitous. He drank it and it tasted of the sea. Is what happened.
Ew, that sounds
Face.
really gross.
and shooting it out of a super soaker doesn't.
It just sounds
Okay, so-
insulting. I was gonna be like, screw you, Vex, go home. Like, just.
Any kid that's been at a summer birthday party has taken a super soaker and squirted it in his own mouth.
I wouldn't
Again.
be drinking Vex milk. That just sounds really gross.
This whole thing
Well, it's
sounds
not only
slightly
gross.
dirty.
Gross. Well,
Well, hey Josh,
Vex
we're not
milk
trying to
is
remove
gross.
the puddle. I'm not really scared of it. Like the puddle can't do anything but like spill downhill. So like it can't really do anything if I don't step in it. I'm saying like when you play Halo and you don't like your opponent, you like teabag him or something. So if you don't like a puddle, you throw dirt in him. Like what are they gonna do? I'm not trying to like
Would
get
it
rid of
actually,
it.
would it mix?
They probably just float on top. I don't know how like thick Vex milk is. Oh, I'm gonna throw up just thinking about it.
it is quite viscous.
It's quite.
This is why the super soaker thing sounded gross to me, guys. Like, if you're not catching on to the whole, it could not be a PG episode very quickly with this whole topic.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna retreat on the whole super soaker thing. There's gotta be more fun things we can do.
Oh no!
Some
I beg
people
to
might
differ.
find that pretty fun.
Yeah.
We can like shoot the Vex with their own Vex milk. That's gotta be insulting too.
It's like, oh, I killed you with your uncle. How do you feel about that? Wait,
Oh,
do they
the-
have
oh.
uncles? They don't have uncles. They don't have relatives. Do they?
Well, no, and that was the other
No,
thing we were
not
discussing.
really.
Beard made a. I think it was Beard who was saying that. Because I was talking about basically like offending them. Like I was just trying to like piss them off because we're at war. But I think Beard was like commenting like we don't know if they're capable of feeling offense or if that's like if there is any such thing. Like they just may not even care.
Like
Right.
it's a directive that is something they can't actually recognize.
It would make me feel good. I don't care. It'd make me feel good.
I'm gonna say in the end, it's
It's
just the idea is it's a computer mind or very similar to it. So, would it logically feel any kind of emotion?
Depends if it's rampant.
Yeah. Well,
And can't it still learn and know that like not that it would be angry, but it's just, it could recognize an insult if it could at least learn that it's an insult in our language.
I want to hear Anna's theory on failsafe.
See, I don't know anything. That's the AI thing, right?
Yeah, she's the ship that crashed on Nessus.
She's a ship?
So like,
She was the ship AI for it.
Shipboard AI, kind of like Cortana.
so
See,
like,
I want to
no
know
joke,
more about her because I don't actually
she's,
know anything about her.
She's the present I have to pick up today, which is great.
She's the present?
Yeah, there's the Dawning has presents that we have to form
yeah.
for vendors and everything.
Yeah,
And
you have to
hers is
collect
up today.
things. You have to make them Christmas presents to this year.
So like, the Dawning
Bullshit.
gift schematic failsafe. Failsafe feels a bit cooped up on Nessus and could use a night out on the town. Complete the following objective: collect Dusklight crystals from the EDZ. Defeat Vex Minotaurs to collect their ultra hard metal.
Interesting. So what does it turn into?
That I don't know yet, because I'm still doing it.
Vex's
I
Sheldon
actually-
Cooper confirmed. I don't
I'm,
know. Sheldon
I'm
has
having-
feelings.
I'm having this idea that it's going to be like a body for failsafe, and I'm going to be really creeped out by this fact,
Oh.
and she's going to be walking around, and I'm going to be like, nope, nope, nope.
That would be worse than the bullet for Banshee. The bullet memory.
Funny enough, I still have that in my inventory.
Make a snowball. What's that? What's that snowball made of?
We
Make
can
it a snowball.
It's snow.
It's big snow.
It's Vex snow or like real snow?
Real
Oh
snow.
no, it's real
Yeah,
snow.
well, puddles on the ground. You never know.
Yeah, what planet? Isn't there Vex on this planet?
Yeah, but this is actually a simulation, which is also kind of funny.
Wait, what are we
Wait,
doing? Why
so the
are we
Vex-
throwing snowballs at a spaceship? I'm not sure what we're doing here.
The
The
Vex actually
snowballs are
have the
like
snowballs inside the simulation?
What's that?
That's kind of hysterical.
so we're trying to beat the simulation, but the snowballs act like grenades, basically. You throw them at them and they kind of explode on impact.
Who designed this simulation?
The Vex.
The Vex. But the thing is there's snowballs all over the different planets right now. It's not just...
Like
This
naturally
simulation.
occurring snowballs?
Yes.
That
because
doesn't
it's
make any sense
Christmas.
at all.
Because it's
Oh.
Christmas.
Okay,
It's
so
It's a video game.
I'm gonna say at
time
this-
when Lore's not going to reconcile with
No,
With-
not at all.
No.
promotional game activity.
Okay, so this is not a normal mission.
No.
This is a
Well,
winter
the mission
holiday
is-
The
mission.
mission's normal.
The mission is normal, but the snowballs are normal
The
around here.
presence of snowballs is not. At Halloween, we throw pumpkins.
No, we don't. That'd be awesome.
I'm just messing with you.
That would be
Oh,
amazing, though.
I'd believe it. Makes about as much sense as the snowballs. Okay, so we can't extrapolate from snowballs because that's not
No.
really a thing. That's just
But snow... Well, it's like a simulation, so it could be a thing.
Well, but on whom would the impetus lie to put snowballs on the map? like,
right. They don't occur
explain to me
naturally.
yeah, well, it's not only that they don't occur naturally. It's explain to me there would be any reason for the Vex to put snowballs on the map, unless you're going to say that simulate and they've observed snowballs being everywhere else during the dawning, and
And they're just trying to figure out why.
yes, they're just trying to figure out the impact upon their simulations that the snowballs hold.
Yeah,
They're like,
they
why is
probably
it
saw
all
like
so
a
large?
snowball
Have about
fight
snowballs.
between Guardians and thought that it was like serious because they're like, man, if we started throwing frozen Vex around, that would be like a serious battle.
Oh my
So these people,
God.
these must be legit weapons. So they had to include it.
How painful would being hit with the Vex themselves? How painful
Like-
would that be?
I like how this is legitimately turning into a theory.
It has to make sense. We have to force it into a box and make it make sense.
What about Schrodinger's cat?
What?
What about what?
is
heard-
it?
Here's a
I heard stuffing it in a box.
yeah.
Oh, Schrodinger's cat.
Oh.
That.
No, I'm just. It has to make sense. We're trying to put reason with this stuff.
How about this? The Vex work almost exclusively on bioelectric.
Impulses.
Do you know what happens to a conductor in sub-zero temperatures?
No.
Works
Tell us,
more
Master
efficient.
Electrician.
It gets better.
Yeah.
So basically, have you ever heard of a superconductor? Superconductors are all like nitrogen cooled because the cooler you get the conductor, the better it conducts. So, it's the reason that a supercooled sample of radiolaria, a more efficient neural network than a room temperature sample of radiolaria. So maybe Vex snowballs will be our downfall. I'll have to leave freaking
Pick up the glowing boxes. Get them.
So what I'm hearing is that we need to get a gun in Destiny that is like the Fortnite gun that shoots snowballs.
Yes.
A snowball grenade launcher.
if you shoot the Vex milk box with Cold Heart, you're actually helping them.
Oh god. That's terrifying. Even though it's a solar gun.
Well, Cold Heart's not solar.
Cold Heart is electric, but I think you can put a solar mod on it, can't you?
No,
Not on it,
that's,
but
that's a different one actually entirely. That's
It's cold
Oh, that's
fusion.
the other trace rifle that was broken. Sorry.
yeah.
Wrong one.
The Prometheus lens.
Prometheus lens,
Yeah.
yes, thank you. I couldn't remember the name.
I still don't have that one, by the way, because I got sent out of town for work the week that Zer sold it, and
It was so good.
Crucible Laser Party. I missed it.
Yeah, it was laser tag all the time.
I had enough time to pick up the gun and not experience laser tag.
Nice shit.
I'm actually
Spinfoil
kinda
about the
glad-
Prometheus lens?
Spinfoil about the Prometheus lens.
Mm-hmm. I don't. What's the
Spit-
Spinfoil, Lotta?
Or is she requesting?
I will be
Spinfoil?
right back. 1 minute.
I think she's requesting, but
I can spin it, but it's not going to make any sense.
I don't actually have the card memorized.
It's it actually goes over a bunch of different rock types that exist and how Prometheus lens is realistically nothing special. The core of the weapon is effectively based off of like a form of pyrite. That's all I got.
I have 4 screens in front of me. Like, I have those set up.
Yeah.
That's great.
Blue's
Yeah.
got 4 screens too. I don't know what they're all doing, but they're here.
It makes things so much easier. You have no idea. And I can't spell Prometheus, apparently. There we go.
Haven't you even watched the movie? What's wrong with you? Gosh darn it, Green.
Cryptarks made a crystal that starts fires. Get me one. I don't care how you do it. How is that? The underlying principles are quite simple. Guns, pyrolyophic. I can't say that word. Pyrolyophorit.
Paleolithic?
Nope. Pyrolyophorit crystal. God, that is such a fucking... That's a fucking tongue twister. Because it's Pyre, Leo. I don't know. I'm just gonna bleh.
Pyrolyophorit.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Pyrolyophorit. Pyrolyophorit. If you slow it down, pyrolyophorit is the
Big long word.
pyre, Leo, and then phorite. Leo spelled L-I-O.
Ah, I jumped off the wall because
What time is it?
reasons. It is 11 o'clock your time.
Oh, I think it's bedtime. I'm so tired.
You big wimp.
Spinfoil, that Cade is a dick. Pins, Halo allowed the message. Okay. Batman
No.
is canon in Destiny. Green has the bat plane. Oh, I have this plane is awesome. The plane, I have the one of the dawning planes. But I'm not Batman. Because Batman's
I'm
got
Batman.
issues. I'm
'Cause
okay with
Batman's
that.
what?
Batman's got issues.
Oh, this is true.
Much.
Okay, so I see blue. I don't. Oh, there's Justin.
Coming. Justin's coming.
He's coming. Vocabulary isn't one for a PG stream. Oh, no, no worries. I don't know if we're actually calling this one a PG stream. It's just when we're recording our normal that we're PG. Or at least I'm assuming that's what it is, because Blue is not here because he's playing and Anna's talking, and I can
Blue.
make rules, right?
Are you guys?
Nope,
Oh,
don't bring it. Nope.
Sorry.
Never mind. Never mind.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, but I don't know what I was talking about.
See, I actually.
When Blue's away,
I'm glad
we can
you said
play.
that. Yeah, I'm
It's
glad
true.
you said that because just the fact that he wasn't talking, I thought he was mad at me.
He's always mad at you. He's the Hulk, don't you know?
A raging time bomb. He's a ticking time bomb of fury.
Nah, he totally
That's what
loves
he
you.
is.
We've got like this like full body Justin plushie that he sleeps with, so don't worry. He
Full
totally loves
body
you.
Justin plushie.
Yeah.
Like that's
So-
commitment.
And I was wondering who bought the other two. That's crazy.
You're quick, Justin. I think you're hilarious.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad somebody does.
Oh man.
Tastes right, guys.
Hey.
Oh. My God.
Is an awesome god? I don't know.
In
That is like high school all over again.
a church choir.
It wasn't even church choir. It was just youth group. Youth group back in the day. Failsafe. Failsafe is awesome. I agree. Failsafe.
I
So-
ship failsafe. You ship failsafe with who? Right?
Fails. Do what? What?
Lana
You
says I ship failsafe. Like you ship failsafe by yourself, or like you ship failsafe with somebody. Isn't that how
Actually,
shipping usually works?
Failsafe with herself would actually work out very well.
Ship my pants.
Oh my god.
Commercial.
Spinfoil. Justin is loved. That is the Spinfoil.
Wait.
Dang.
That's supposed to be Spinfoil?
Apparently. Justin, you're getting hated on a little bit. Oh, you can actually go up here. This is cool. There's lots of plants.
I couldn't understand why. No, I'm kidding.
I think a lot.
She's a strong, independent
I really-
ship who don't need no dock. Oh, that's Vegemite. That's awesome.
Well done.
That's right.
Well done.
She don't need no dock.
I'm mad. I'm mad. I didn't think of that one.
That's
was-
amazing.
That was awesome.
Oh god.
I actually think Failsafe like fractured into all her different personalities just to cope with being bored.
She's needy though.
Absolutely.
Like she may not need no dock, but she is a needy AI.
Where is
I
she
mean, you
currently
would be
located?
too after quite possibly 700 years.
Nessus.
She's the
planet on her
vendor
own.
for Nessus. Yeah.
She's the what on Nessus?
She's the, vendor.
vendor.
Like Zur is the vendor.
So she has a
Zur
body.
gives us-
She's not a ship anymore. She's got a little android body.
No. She is a ship.
She's a rotating thingy.
She's a ship, but we go and visit her. So it's like she's a kiosk. That
You go
talks
into
at
the
us.
ship and then like you talk to her.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah.
No one wants to go see.
What does she sell?
The same stuff that everybody does. Armor,
just-
weapons.
Yeah, basic armor and weapons that are themed towards the planet.
Stuff that Tess probably would have had. What?
Someone should tell Failsafe that Zur is single.
I don't know if they could
Well
actually
done.
make out. Like there'd be no sort of French kissing. It'd just be interfacing, and that
Dude,
may also
interfacing
be-
sounds sexy. I think Zur would be up to experiment with some interfacing.
Wait. Do you think that she practices fail-safe sex?
There's a network of magic running deep into the
Wow.
I like it.
Wear a raincoat, kids. There's a lot of X milk out there.
Stop it! Stop it! It's so gross.
I find this hilarious,
Wow.
and it's fine. This is the stuff we want to say on stream, but we don't because we keep it
You
PG.
can't.
These are fueling that summoning ritual.
I mean, I still find it funny, but I'm just sitting here going, wow.
Go eat.
Justin, everyone's saying they
went
love
eat.
you.
That should put a dent
I knew it. I knew it.
What about
He's all-
food?
What?
What about food?
Are you hungry or something? Because you're hearing food, and I don't think anyone was talking about food.
I thought Justin said about eating something, and I was like, what?
That's what I heard too.
Somebody
Okay.
order beer to pizza. He's hungry.
Hang on. Hang on a second. Yeah, you guys owe me a pizza from last time. What? No, you don't.
No, I don't.
I mean, you always owe me a pizza. That's de facto. I don't know why.
Okay,
You
well,
just,
you'll get a pizza. You'll
you
get your
just,
pizza.
you just owe me a pizza, so I have an excuse to hang out with you. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Is that the way you're gonna get to buy his beer? Because you've been trying to get a beer for him, like all these sad stories.
That turn into like absolutely hilarious jokes that he needs to know better in life. That's fine.
Watch out, Justin! Or that's Blue. Watch out, Blue!
Blue!
I don't
Blue,
think-
don't die! Ew,
Pretty
what's that
sad.
thing?
I'm coming to rescue you.
What's what thing?
I don't think.
Oh
I have
no,
any
it was really
sad
gross
stories.
looking and it came at him.
Oh, that's a thrall.
Ew. What race are they?
These are the
Hive.
Hive.
Like from Halo?
Hivey
That's the
Hiveness.
flood.
Oh. They're the
The
same thing,
Hive
right?
Hey, not
No.
that. Not that different.
Not quite. The Hive are like aquatic, but not aquatic anymore.
But the flood were aquatic, but not aquatic anymore.
Oh, that's true.
By the way,
They're the same thing!
By
They're the same
by the
thing!
way-
Halo and Destiny are happening in the same universe, sort of, but like in different times. Confirmed.
That certainly can be argued. Like,
Yes, it can.
Certainly.
What about that coffin that we found? What's his name in? That
found Master
everyone
Chief?
says was John. Yeah,
Oh my god, did you really?
that's what everyone says.
Yeah.
Like that's just Spinfoil.
Blue's
though.
saying no. He doesn't even know what I'm talking about.
Yes, he does. He,
He
knows
does.
what you're talking about.
just
He's
keeps
no.
saying no.
tell him the words
It's-
Cade Stash.
Cade's stash? Mustache? Cade's mustache?
No, not his
No.
mustache. He doesn't have a mustache. His stash.
Just like
He used to have a
mustache.
I
That-
want to
He
see
might have a
this now.
He never had a mustache.
have.
Maybe he had a Vex Milk mustache.
Gross,
He didn't
stop
have a
it!
Oh,
What is wrong with you?
You're making me think I gotta start up the bad Photoshop instead of sit here and play Destiny.
We don't need
The Vex
images.
Milk mustache.
No.
I want to see
I mean-
Cade with a mustache now.
Well, that's what
Maybe a
that's
Cade
that's
made it. Yeah, Cade got milk poster. That's what I want to see.
Stop it. That's funny though. Do we have any artists in chat? Anybody like? I want people to make funny little comic things. I have no talent
no,
there.
but Lord knows we could commission like 20 of them to.
Oh,
to do
yeah.
something.
Right?
We wouldn't even have to necessarily commission. Just give Jake the idea, and he would probably do it.
Jake
Does
would
he-
be like, "Oh my god, I gotta draw this. I gotta do it like right now." Jake especially would be good about that. Pat Garcia would probably do it too.
How awesome is the colony? You don't even have to aim it.
I want that thing so much.
That thing is terrifying in
That's why I want it.
PvP. PvP, it's terrifying.
It's
That's why I
no.
want it.
Basically, in PvP, what it is,
I don't know how much more
when I have rockets, sometimes I miss. When I have the colony,
Just lie low.
basically, if I see someone coming and I panic, I just pump a couple rounds
I'm gonna do what I
on the
can
ground
here.
right in front of me.
You're like, nope,
And
nope.
So the colony shoots bullets that look like little spiders that chase after you, and they seek you out.
The new Liam Neesons, because they have a particular set of skills, and they will find you.
Oh
And they will
God!
kill you. They're awesome.
I want it so badly.
Is Kate's
And-
stash a thing? Is that actually like a phrase that means something to people?
It's a mission.
The story
from
mission
Taken
where you encounter the thing we were talking about.
That has possibly Master Chief in a sarcophagus-like pod.
Having said that he's done with the war, he's fought enough wars for a lifetime.
Does it say that?
Yeah,
Yes.
he says
But we don't know if it's him for sure. It's
I
just
do. I know it's him for sure. I can tell you right now. How is it not? Do you have
He
proof that
has,
it's
hasn't
not?
he? But
Do you know who
being
it
a
is?
different game universe.
Oh. Oh, that is
Is
new truth to me now.
right?
New truth.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say it's headcanon for a ton of people for a good reason.
I mean, it could easily be like a fun little nod, so it could totally be true.
Well, and that's also been
yeah.
the argument for a while
Back to
too
Marathon,
about
too.
the scans. It's been a big question of how many of them are Easter eggs and how many of them are like legitimate, and that's been a big problem for us to also decipher as we go along.
Oh, as far as
Oh,
lore is
God.
concerned, like what's legit and what's just there for fun, like
Bingo.
Speaking about Marathon, we had a nice long discussion in Spinfoil chat the other day about Durandal.
Oh, jeepers.
Damn.
Look,
Yeah.
the Randall is just one of those things you just don't want to touch with a 10-foot pole.
what is it? Now I need to know. I want to touch it.
Durandal was a crazy AI. That just basically survived the blowing up of their own universe. Did he actually go rampant? Like, is that what happened? I don't remember everything.
All that, but yeah.
Oh, Blue says, have you dunked the orb yet?
No, I have not
Yeah.
dunked the orb yet. Justin just went to get it. I was going to, but there was too many enemies because you guys
No, Green's making a bunch of excuses for being lazy, but Justin's on his way. Okay.
Damn.
Anna called me out.
Threw you under the bus. I did it.
You did.
I didn't know what you were saying, so I just made it up.
That works. That's about what we do.
Yeah.
Seems like this magic's pretty
Just
unstable.
snowball.
Did you say magic?
They're playing with powers that they
So magic is a thing. Space magic. I thought that you guys were just saying that like ironically.
In the game, there's hive magic.
Causality.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it just seems like it's magic effectively, which also is what the closer ones that realistically use magic within the game would be the Hive, because of the way
Right.
that
The ritualistic
They're-
aspect of it.
yeah, they focus so much on like words and chants and stuff, and that seems to
And
translate into
I take it back.
into some wizardry,
We're gonna
and
end
that
this.
you know one of their things is legitimately called a wizard.
Nope. Same plan.
They just don't treat it like science like a lot of the other ones do.
They don't,
I will
and
say
within
this.
Books of Sorrow, they actually do pick out that little piece, which I do love, that Seth Dickinson had said, like, well, it's not magic. It really isn't magic,
If it's
but it is
sufficient,
magic.
yeah, sufficient enough technology, looks like magic to a.
That it'll
I will
seem that
say,
exact way.
I will
Sorry.
say this: humans are awful about this. Like we do this all the time, and I'm sure any other sentient race would do this too. We assign ritual to things that,
Don't need it.
yeah, to things where ritual has no place. Like we do that all the time. Like it's kind of goes back to the old, why does the Indian rain dance work? Well, they don't stop dancing until it rains. You know, it's
Right.
Is hive ritual root cause of the paracausality, or is hive ritual something that's observed in kind of reverence of the paracausality? Does one cause the other, or it's hard to tell?
I'd have to hunt back on the card that says it, but I know it's with the with the twin sisters. What is it? Ir Halak, Ir Hanuk.
Well,
That's
the
the
other
one that I always kind of think back on.
Here's the question that I have: is that did the Hive have magic before they took the Worm Pact, or was it after? Since we know there were lessons, but we don't know if they actually had any sort of magic.
I'm gonna say you had the royal jelly and stuff like that, though, and the question is how much of that is influenced based on that idea.
But the royal jelly is more like a biological.
That's a
alteration.
Yeah, but none of that is magic in the world they exist in, though, because magic is the unexplained, the unexplainable occult, you know, and
Well,
I would argue for the Hive, once they take the Worm Pact, like nothing that they do that seems magical to us is really magic to them. It all follows very basic logical laws. You know, like yes, in our, it is perceived as being magic because it defies our laws, but when everything they do follows lockstep with laws that, you know, is just basic common knowledge for their universe, I don't think that's really
considered magic.
Yeah, typical magic.
Mage royal jelly is what the Hive think the acolytes. Yeah, I know it sounds really bad.
This isn't like the Vex milk talk we just had.
No, these are the questions I ask too, Mage.
So royal jelly is what they eat. Wow, these right above me. Is what the Hive would eat to become a wizard. It's what allows them to be able to basically go through puberty and become a woman. Is kind of a short answer that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And
because becoming a woman makes you more powerful, and, right?
Well, yeah, they actually live longer after taking the royal jelly.
They either live infinitely or they live just that much longer. Yeah,
right. The weird thing is that with this, and this is something I hadn't actually thought about, with the royal jelly or taking on the other forms, they don't actually grow into other forms unless they either get tribute or they take the jelly.
Right.
Which means they always look like a kid? Unless they...
Well, I would look at acolytes because that's what I always kind of think of when I look at the acolytes. They don't necessarily seem like they're as grown, or same with Thrall, as what the Knights of the Wizard seem to be.
Mm-hmm.
But that also...
And it's laid out in morphs, too. Like they're... These are stages of metamorphosis where in our experience in nature, metamorphosis is a set genetic procedure that follows a set progression, where in this one it's more like a choose your own adventure, where their metamorphosis has forks in the road where they can choose an action which metamorphical path they take.
So that's a good question. Are the Thrall the basic? Are they the primary initial birthing?
I would guess and say way more definitively than I ever have, right to, that the Thrall are the closest to the base krill that we see in Destiny.
But do the Thrall have the 3 eyes? The Thrall don't have open eyes. Their eyes are closed.
Yeah.
Closed brain face.
We know that the sisters had 3 eyes because they make the pact on the 3 eyes.
Well, they were also of the royal brood, and I don't know if that has any significance or not. They're not the typical Hive.
I don't think they were the most basic proto-Hive.
We kill children in D2. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting out of this too, Vegemite. I did too.
I think that you can almost think. I think you can almost think of the Hive as ants.
Right.
There's a very well-defined caste system worked out, and much like ants, you can tell the difference between a worker and a queen, or you know what I mean, like.
Right, that makes sense. Like, there's different, the hierarchy as the base that moves slightly up.
Something that's not so much like.
God damn it! I didn't want to make a
stages.
snowball.
It might just be different roles.
Well, there are adult stages because we know that after Oryx decides to take the Keen morph, Oryx turns from being a girl, Acolyte, which all these, by the way, if that is the truth of it, every single Acolyte and Thrall we kill is a female.
Even, could it be argued that Knights are too, because Savua Wrath doesn't seem like she changes her sex either.
We don't know that one for sure because the Knights have never been given a sex role.
No, I'm gonna say, but every time I hear of a
that's
knight is related back to a she, not a he, and even then, for Zavu, she's constantly referred to as a she, even after the fact.
And
the only one that does seem to change is Oryx. Oryx is the only one that does seem to change from...
Crota. Crota was a knight morph, and Crota was male.
Right.
I kind of think that our archetypal sex is not really applicable.
Yeah, there's no real
It's like,
female and male
it's
roles.
yeah.
I mean, there's roles, but there's not actual. The only one we know of is the mother role.
Well, and especially when you start talking about like fish and krill and everything, because that gets to be a really weird debate.
Our archetypal pronouns and stuff that apply to sex, the Books of Sorrow, but I just don't think that our kind of black and white male and female interpretation of sex is entirely applicable, but they're all simultaneously, I think they're all simultaneously the potentiality of both sexes, and then they kind of take those forks in the road
When they want to.
not necessarily
Or
back
when they
and
need
forth.
to.
Yeah, not necessarily back and forth like they want to be male this day, female the other, but
Well, they might. I mean, what is that?
Until-
that amphibian that can do both.
I think there's a frog that can do both.
Yeah,
Isn't there?
right. That's an amphibian. But yeah, that's what I'm referring to. Is a frog that can do both.
I'm aware. I was
News
backing
shows
you
too.
Oh,
up there.
I
was
know.
backing up.
You got my back. I got you.
I sound really intelligent, and you just ruined it.
No, you do sound super intelligent, Justin. You know things that I don't know, and this has been impressive to me. That sounds really condescending. I'm an asshole.
Days are so quaint.
I wasn't gonna say anything, Green.
You're not near as dumb as I thought you were.
Yeah, I'm not Bife, thank God. That's what I just heard. I am not Bife. That was something Bife said. You may not realize that, Beard, but Bife said that to Justin.
Yikes.
I said
What'd he
something
say?
really intelligent, and he expressed his his.
Because Justin comes across as just the comedy man
Right.
sometimes, but
I mean, yes and no. I've always picked up on that he
but he knows
Justin
his
has
shit.
the ability to swing back and forth between two ways, which also sounds really terrible of me.
Justin's a
with this
swinger,
current
confirmed.
conversation.
Justin's a
We're
swinger,
just having.
confirmed.
I am above your provincial male and female. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Are we gonna do
that's
sexuality
where I was
as
alrighty then.
After dark.
No.
We're starting the After Dark show already.
My
do they
mother
need it?
listens. We can't do this.
Does your mom listen?
Doesn't. I doubt she knows what a podcast is.
That's fair. Mage is asking, do they need gender to perform specific reproductive functions, or is it really just about specializing in particular ranks and roles? Yeah, the only ones that we know about that have the actual gender reproductive tie is the wizard. just because she's the one who creates the broods. And they're the ones that the king morph, at least, we know. Or any... do you think Xivu Arath has his own brood? Because that may be why we haven't seen Xivu at all, because Xivu is by him or herself.
I was going to say, per that point, if that's the thinking, you would need a male wizard in order to back up that that concept, unless the ideas of the hive is not a complete sexual reproduction. If it is just something where it's like cells are placed into pods and that's it, and you've got the hive being pod people. I don't know where that would basically tie into that, and obviously, of course, T for teen. I don't think they could really dig into that too heavily.
Justin definitely changes his tone of voice whenever it's a joke or an intellectual comment. Yeah, this is true. But sometimes Justin starts stories with the intellectual's voice, and it ends with Justin making a really good joke at the end.
And then you feel like you've been punked.
Yeah, you've been punked. That is exactly what Justin does. Like, last night is a perfect example of it. Beard was getting ready to buy Justin, like, a 6-pack of beer for some sad stories, and he got punked at the end of both of them.
I've learned my lesson already.
Okay, I don't even, like, I tell... Is this
it was about your freaking pony.
Yeah.
Yeah, my pony getting its throat slit. I can see how that would be a downer.
That's a little bit of a downer. Like, especially when you're talking to somebody that really likes animals. A lot more than he likes humans.
Yeah, fuck, that's all I'm going to say about that. Except for my humans. My humans are awesome.
I mean, I guess you guys are okay.
Are we saying that we're his human? Because I'm trying to figure out if he's meaning just Gavin or everybody else in this.
No, pretty much everyone.
Nice.
Everyone. Did I get
Damn
the
it,
shit out?
Justin.
So I don't want to hear it.
I'm dead. God damn it.
Live, Blue! It's just you again.
Life. Choose life. Hey, Blue, come get me.
He's coming. He's coming to get you.
It's not completely safe.
Oh, they're gonna...
That is a bold-faced lie. How many more of these do I need? Oh, okay.
Did you save Justin? Who's saving Justin?
Yep, he did.
Okay.
Justin, I chose life. Only
I'm
one
distracting
who,
them.
when I think of Bethune, do you get like a really strong Sauron Deceiver vibe?
For what? Sorry?
For which one?
Savathun.
This thing that we're fighting right now.
No, this
yeah.
is Savathun. This is what, the eye? Savathun something?
No, it's
Woo! Watch that roll. Woo!
Yeah, baby.
And treasure. And open!
Get the shinies!
Oh my god. I just gotta dance.
Did you really?
I just gotta dance.
Legendary
I just got a
Ingram.
legendary dance.
What?
It's the otter dance.
What?
Oh,
Those
I
are
like
funny.
it. It's like Spastic Carlton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Paradox.
I'm doing it. I'm doing the dance.
He's doing the dance. I don't know what that means.
He's
Just doing-
dancing on the screen.
Oh, I want to see Dustin dance. Take me back. Where is he? Oh, I can't see him.
You can't. Yeah, you can't see.
No. Can't see.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna share something that's a little bit embarrassing for me. So
Yeah.
you all enjoy this.
Anna's like,
some
let's
of-
do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do this. Trauma. No, I was replaying some of the Osiris story missions
Okay.
yesterday, and I don't know. It just hit me. I think I was doing a heroic adventure. Hit me. I've been thinking about Vex time travel like all wrong. it's not even really time travel.
Nope.
Like, it's just simulations running. And actually, if you want to talk about chronological, like what point in time chronologically things are happening, they're all happening at the same time. It hit me when I did a heroic adventure, and I went in the simulant past, and then I went in the simulant present, and then I went in the simulant future.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wait, so simulation of the past of this particular spot. This is a simulation of the future of the same spot, simulation of the present.
So
Osiris,
every time they've jumped through the Vex portals, they've been coming from one of their simulations, not the actual.
But there hasn't been any time travel. Basically, you're stepping back and forth through different instances of the same location in different points,
right?
Or not different points of time, in different simulations that are of different times. It's a different take on time travel, and it's definitely it. I mean, academically, I think I knew that.
I'm gonna say it to me felt like that the instance of time travel was actually not something that could be afforded within Destiny. The idea of a computer program simply running constant simulation to then uphold what the best possibility is seemed a little bit more plausible to me. The idea, though, that they can still travel across galaxies instantaneously is still wholly interesting.
Yeah, that
makes total sense to me, and that would also make me feel a lot better about the way they've handled some of the stories when it comes to the time traveling.
Absolutely, because it's not necessarily time travel. It makes a lot more sense in that regard. But
removes it as a metaphysical phenomenon and installs it as rather more an academic, inside simulations.
Right.
The problem that would effectively get thrown into it, and probably why they don't really want to talk about her anymore, though, is the stranger. The question would be, is she just going through the same kind of idea with the Infinite Forest, where she is just simulating those ideas?
No.
Or is she capable of time travel?
No, she is...
Or is our present a simulation? That's the problem.
Right. That's where that becomes an issue. And if the stranger is one of the original Ishtar Collective, which is something that could be fun, the recordings of the stranger are some of those forks moving, because she's not a guardian. She doesn't travel time like an exo, because she's not one of his.
Right.
Even though the when they were doing the Ishtar Collective stuff, a War Mind was in charge of them.
Right.
Sorry, that's Spinfoil, something I've been thinking about for a while.
Oh, that's definitely.
Oh, that's a good one.
One of my favorite shows came out with new episodes today, or yesterday, or the day before. I can't remember. But have y'all seen Black Mirror?
Mm-hmm. We were
talking about it. Hey, Blue.
Hi.
God, I heard Blue go.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm watching Runaways right now, but
you have got, if you're gonna want to talk about like Vex mind forks and stuff, or Ishtar mind forks, the first episode is the most mind forkinest freaking thing you've ever seen.
I heard that season 4 is much more like hit or miss than the previous seasons.
One episode, and I really enjoyed it. There were a couple of like I don't know, I'm not smart enough to call them scientific inaccuracies. A couple of puzzling things in the first episode, but overall, like the world, as always, like they do a really good job of making you feel like you're in a near present future, and things are completely getting fucked up. Like I love that show.
Tell Anna to have a good night since she's kind of snuck away.
She had to go get a drink of water real quick.
Okay.
Tell her to get something stronger and come back.
Yes. Our conversations with Anna are always amazing.
We like you too, Blue.
No, it's fine. My conversations with Anna are better than mine with yours too, so.
Oh, now we're being mean.
I don't know how I feel about both of these.
And then come back.
Water?
Yeah.
Some water, please.
She can only come back for like 10 minutes.
Super tired.
Yeah,
She's
I've said that
whining
too
about
before.
Tiredness.
Justin?
Yeah.
What's the thing back? The throne. Give me the
Okay,
throne.
well, hang on.
On the throne?
I guess the racer is the throne.
Maybe.
What's that thing?
I guess so. So proud.
What's this do? What's that do?
I thought that was like beer or something. Is it hot?
I forgot about
That would have been
you.
embarrassing.
I can say I've never been so proud. I've never been so proud of anything in Destiny as I am of freaking prophecies.
Oh yeah, those are cool. The Osiris
No,
prophecy
they're
guns. The guns.
Well, the guns are amazing. It sucks so hard. I'm not a farmer.
Yeah.
If I had wanted to farm, I would have picked a different game.
The thing with the time travel, and I'm just gonna go back to that real quick because it was mentioned in chat about Saint 14.
Mm-hmm.
With
Which
Saint
I still believe that one, but
that Saint 14 is a simulation only, or like Saint 14 is actually dead. Which way are we going on that one? Because I still am under the impression that it's a simulation, and that Saint 14 is somebody we might have to rescue at some point.
Mm-hmm. I'm to this point where, again, I still do feel that Saint 14 is a time traveler back to our time. In that regard, one of his 14th life, as he likes to call it, he ended up spending trying to be like a guardian or another something that was extremely important to his potential as a guardian, and I still lace that back to being ours. So in that respect, he ended up coming back into time for from a period where we existed, where we had that shotgun that we then handed him as a parting gift to come back and secure some ish that needed to be secured, and that leads to us still being a prominent figure, or you know, it's the idea that we are so important to the overall timeline, and that's why Osiris didn't see us beforehand. Something to that effect, and this is the only time period that we now exist in.
That just kind of messes up the timeline idea that Justin was talking about, that they're not the time travel aspect. Like,
well,
is it actual time travel or not?
I still do think that there is time travel in a subsect of ways, but I do not think the Vex encompass it. That is my personal feeling on that one. The
Vex, as far as like the descendants and stuff like that, though, the different varieties of Vex are just Vex adapting to the simulation.
Let's look at it from this perspective. What is the Vault of Glass? The Vault of Glass is an extremely important piece for the Vex because it offers them a different layer of power, be it for focus or something else. That is why that is one of the only places that I think we see those other versions of these of the Vex. Because otherwise, the ones that we see on Venus or Mars or elsewhere, they are current day Vex. Meanwhile, the other ones that are within the Vault of Glass are they also simulation? Are they also feeding information to other pieces or other realms around in different galaxies? You know, there's too many options that exist or preclude with that theory of the Vex simply being like linked to time travel in some measure, at least in my mind.
The Vault is Atheon is time's conflux. He's the confluence of all timelines. So it makes sense that
Who gave him that title?
Title is unclear. It's definitely something that's, I think, procedurally generated, but only something that's preordained. I don't think it's something that he took for himself. The Vex do not have power struggle sense.
But that's what I mean in that respect is if the Vex
there
didn't
is
necessarily give
struggle.
him that title, was it one that we gave to him?
Or was it a translation of something?
Right. Like what is the, like we're sitting here trying to decode the Fallen language off and on, or at least some of us have been, and the perspective of the Fallen can also be misconstrued with the words that they have, just in that same kind of respect.
I'm sorry, I just got a new line that I've never heard before.
Yeah.
Where Cade claims that there's nothing left inside the Exodus Black, and Failsafe goes, Cade unit, shut your modular. It's like, oh god. She's not messing around with him.
No. I'm gonna say the banner back and forth between those two
Nailed
is
him.
hysterical.
She's not above just like shutting him off.
Yeah. Which I love. Even though she's supposed to be like, you know, in a way servile to what we would need, and Cade would actually like officially come from the Golden Age and everything. That's partially funny. Anyway, maybe that's why they don't like each other. Maybe Cade did some work on Failsafe back in the day.
Oh god.
I don't mean like that. God,
I was gonna say wink, wink.
your mind. Jeez.
I was thinking more of just Cade being a mechanic.
Right.
Ooh, that would be rough.
That's where I was going with that one. That kind of idea. Because that would also explain like him being in debt to Clovis Bray in a way. Be it for like a mechanic, ship's mechanic or something else.
Well, he was doing something on his ship. What was he doing?
That I don't remember because I honestly haven't had a lot of time to read over the, well, not, I shouldn't say a lot of time because I've had plenty of time to read over that journal at this point, but I haven't had a lot of need to.
Yeah, he was serving in some sort of, you know, sort of tactical. What's the word? Some sort of tactical capacity.
So Anna, Cade has a son.
Wait, how is that possible?
Or does he?
He's a machine. He had a son back when he was flesh.
Yes.
Oh my god. I need for y'all to watch Black Mirror.
That good, huh?
What? Cade, yeah, Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Like, is it Netflix or?
And you can also chill.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Okay. Thank
and
you.
the 4th season just came out. I haven't seen the 4th season yet, but it's awesome so far.
Yeah, that's. Watch the first episode of the 4th season. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, I got another question for you, Anna, and this has nothing to do with anything else we're talking about. But it's something I should probably ask you off stream, because it has nothing to do with Destiny and more to do with psychology.
We don't like that. We don't like that.
It's like, it has to do with psychology and Julie being curious and Blue being overly,
Sadistic?
No. Blue's just, I was trying to explain to Julius, like, asking Blue is not going to be the best thing because he's like a higher level that he's not going to give you the answer that you want. He's going to ask questions of what you think you want, type things. Anyway, off stream stuff.
Yeah, shoot me a message on Hangout.
Google. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, do that.
That makes more sense.
So, I just thought of something on the time travel idea.
What's that?
It is obvious that time travel exists because right now Australians are saying Happy New Year.
Wait.
Yeah. No.
I'm kidding.
That's not right, right? That's not right.
Well, if I walk to the kitchen right now and get another beer, I'm actually time traveling because it will be another time when I get to the fridge.
Well, okay,
what?
So, no,
What?
It's just the moving through space and time.
Yes.
Both of them simultaneously. I'm capable of both.
We do know that was just proven that the space-time fabric. You guys stop dying. I keep saving both your asses.
In conversation, I can do that and fight Thavix the Depraved.
I think she's calling you bad.
I'm just running back and forth. This is the second time I've revived both of you.
It's a thing. Blue is the one who should apologize. He's actually not even talking, and he's still dying.
But okay, so space-time has been. I'm just gonna move on past that comment, and because he can't comment anyway.
Oh, no one can throw rocks at Blue, but everyone can call me bad.
I throw rocks at Blue all the time. You just know.
Okay. And also Thavix strike like he needs my lunch money. He's just after me.
He targets people. But
he's bad about that.
He body shamed me.
As far as like space-time being a fluctuating thing, they just proved that fairly recently that the massive the black hole collapsing can actually cause a space-time ripple.
Mm-hmm.
That just got recorded for the first time this last year, even though Einstein talked about it years ago.
That's something.
But what does that even mean?
It means that
most
time is partially flexible.
What do you mean?
Have you seen the movie Interstellar?
That's a good way to put it.
I think which one was that one?
Mars.
Jennifer Lawrence and what's his? No, that's not Jennifer Lawrence. I'm thinking of a different one.
Thinking of Gravity.
I'm thinking of no. That's Sandra Bullock in Gravity, isn't it?
What was I don't know. One? You're not thinking of Interstellar.
No.
Interstellar's different.
What's the plot of Interstellar? What's that one?
Interstellar's basically the world's dying. They need to find another planet to habitate.
It's based.
Can do it is Matthew McConaughey, and this is my dream scenario.
That you are Matthew McConaughey, or
I'm Matthew McConaughey
saves you.
Either one is dreamy as hell, but no. So they picked Matthew McConaughey because he was an ace pilot. They do faster than light travel, and I don't want to spoil it.
I don't think I've seen it because this doesn't sound familiar at all.
It's part
basically
of it is...
they reduced time travel to a function of gravity. I think a really good explanation, and they actually communicate through time with gravity,
which is a theoretical thing that you can do.
This doesn't make any sense to me.
In that movie, the explanations of faster than light travel and Einstein's clock and things like that are second to none. It's like, I really enjoy them. Some of my favorite sci-fi books deal heavily in that stuff, and it's in those kind of paradoxes and stuff that are just, it's really intriguing.
I'm going to say a lot of it, if I recall right as well, is is really kind of more towards like space folding more than it is much anything else.
Well, that's sort of. Think of space as a piece of fabric.
Mm-hmm.
If something big enough moves on it or fast enough through it, it can actually bend it. Yes. So the gravitational pull on Jupiter is a lot bigger than it is here. Time works somewhat the same way. It's just such a minute amount that you don't notice it.
Right. Well,
really
think about. Sorry.
No, a really good introductory book to this concept is Brian Greene's book, The Elegant Universe, which came out back in like 2001 or whatever.
It was like early 2000s or just at the end of the 90s. Yeah, I forget exactly.
And my favorite book that deals in pearl manipulation and things like that. Star, which is a lost book by Robert Heinlein that was finished by Spider Robinson. That is amazing for this type of thing.
Yeah,
that's where the cat with the jellied toast on his back came from.
I love that. That's always made me like crack up, the fact that it just perpetually spins.
That book's awesome. So and also if you're a lady, if you're romantic, at the heart of it, it's a love story. It's what it is. Yeah.
I love ginger beer. Ginger beer's so good.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna have to knock off now. I'm sorry.
Does that mean like run away?
Yeah. I'm make a knockoff painting right now. I'm gonna make a right. But it's gonna be, instead of stars, it's gonna be unicorn sparkles.
Yes.
It's gonna be amazing. No, yeah, it was Anna. It was really good to talk to you.
Yeah, it's been too long. I'm gonna come hang out with you guys. I like listening to you guys talk about nerd stuff, especially when you guys get serious. Although I couldn't follow any of that time travel stuff. I think I'm smart, but like it's like I had no idea.
Time travel is a whole different level of crazy.
It's not about being smart. It's about being crazy for time.
Yeah, it's hard to argue something you can't prove. So
yeah, I'm gonna say that's the problem. It's all theoretical, like completely theoretical.
Yeah, but I like talking like that. But I'm like missing a block. I'm getting confused.
My favorite quote is, one of my favorite quotes about theoretical physics is a theoretical physicist of anything in the dark, which pretty much just means it's easy to make conclusions when you can't
prove any of it.
Shit, pretty much.
They can. It just takes 60 or 70 years till it actually happens.
I'd say on a lot of it, if you're a theoretical physicist, you'll probably go your whole life without seeing any of your claims substantiated.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm saying like Einstein's claims that are getting proven now. That's absolutely fascinating to me that he made these claims back in what 60s, 50s.
Yeah.
Let's say that he was able to observe it the way that he did and make the claim and then have it, figure itself out after all this time, or that we've been able to test it enough to make it work.
Or have sufficient enough technology to actually make it happen.
Yeah, really.
Blue, are we doing something? Or
he's not here right now. This is me. I don't know where we're going. Hi, what's up? I got a snowball. Hi. I don't know how to throw it, but I got one.
You throw it by using your gun trigger button. It's like shooting the gun.
We're gonna say the Gunter button.
Oh, there's explosions! Oh, back up. Don't panic. Walk away. Okay. Nope.
Anyways,
hey, welcome back, Blue. I killed like 4 guys while you were gone. Everyone's like really impressed.
Justin.
I bounced. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You were just the one who started this strike that I was like, okay, we're going another one?
I shot guy. They're just standing there and taking it.
I didn't realize I was the leader. I'm sorry.
Oh. It's okay.
Knucklehead.
Exit it.
It is late. Are we? How long do you guys normally play?
This is up to Blue. I tend to bounce before Blue's finished playing with Ben, but that's because him and Ben play a long time.
Because Blue and I gotta do a D&D game tomorrow where Mage is gonna try and murder all our characters, so I want to be at least somewhat awake, because I don't know how much longer I can be on.
That's rough. I'll have a happy new year.
Hey, you too.
Oh, you're gonna do it in the morning?
Well, we had a game going on Sundays, like, I don't know, 5 hours on a Sunday for a while, but one of the other players, their job changed, and then it kind of ended the game, but we were literally, like, about to face a dragon, and we didn't think we'd continue, but he's off work tomorrow, so we're gonna, like, start at 10:30 or so, and go till about 3 when some of the other players have to go, and see if we can't at least wrap up this one storyline before this character is gone for good. Which most likely means he's probably going to die. But, like, you know.
Right. As you do.
It's his own fault that we're here, so. You probably should die.
Justin. You disappeared. Like, all the way. He warned us.
He did.
I'm trying to... It's like, you guys... What were you guys talking about last night? And I was just like, I'm done. I just left. Justin said something. Justin just said something, and I was like, and I'm out, because I don't want to... I don't want to be...
to another conversation?
Yeah.
We didn't last much longer after you left anyway, so it's all good.
I figured.
Okay, Vegemite, whose side are you on? And also, Mage, that's not exactly what happened. We were like, I don't know what to do. We're scared of doors. Oh, doors. And then Manu was like, oh, let's kick in the door. Okay?
Well, okay. Who's your person that... like, searches out for traps?
That would be Blue, but Blue isn't even with the team because he just didn't show up. He just, like, hung back. What were you what are you doing? What is your rogue doing right now? He's just, like, walking away. He's not a team player.
No.
He's a not nice rogue. He didn't talk at all. He just, like, and so he totally bailed on us, and he left the really unintelligent paladin, me, and... the reckless monk.
You're playing an unintelligent paladin?
Yeah, she's awesome.
This seems like a true shame.
She's awesome and nice. And has very high charisma. So, we're good.
High charisma, no intelligence. Got it.
Meaning she's a beautiful, beautiful paladin.
Mm-hmm.
And she can't do anything about it.
She means well.
Paladin.
She makes lots of friends.
That's awesome. Mage says there weren't even traps, just a dragon.
It was literally a tower.
That's hilarious.
And a door into the tower, and we all knew there was a dragon in the tower, and we were all like, what are we supposed to do? And Manny was like, I bet we can kill it. And we're like, I don't know, that sounds like a bad idea. And he's like, really, how hard could it be? And we're like, I don't know. Sounds
At
like
least
he would kill us. And then Manny's like, I kick in the door.
Well,
and then it was too late, and then we all died.
At least Mage didn't like have the dragon in a dungeon that you guys had to go into, because at that point it would have been a little bit on the nose.
I think Mage was thinking we'd be smart enough to just leave the dragon alone, because this is totally like an optional side quest, and we're all just gonna die anyway, because we haven't made a single good decision this entire game.
Oh, paladins are awesome. I like playing like as a barbarian, personally, just because I don't care about charisma necessarily or anything like that. I just want to smash things.
Could you imagine a charismatic barbarian?
That would be amazing. Like that'd be a fun thing to play too. But it would be a hard thing to play, I think.
Just be like, Krog wants smash. Oh, you just wanna fulfill your purpose in life.
Well,
that's what my character thinks every time we meet one of those smashing types. You don't need high charisma for that. I'll believe you. I believe everyone.
Maybe that's your problem with your character.
You have extra faith in humanity, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, I grew up in a temple. I'm very sheltered.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's been good times. Wait. We haven't done very well at all for ourselves. I don't think we're gonna make it.
Did Blue leave too?
No, Blue's here. He's on his little sparrow thingy. He's flying somewhere. There's a bridge.
Yeah,
Bridge
I
of
got
computer parts or
knocked
something.
out.
Oh, are you
All the
gone?
computer parts. My favorite well, no, I'm not. I am just back in a different area. Level 15 fighter who got first initiative movement. Sneaking, I decided to shoot a hand crossbow at a manticore who didn't know we were there. Triple 20 and the other manticore didn't notice. A fighter
Ooh.
doing that? Like, a fighter sneaking is an oxymoron in my head.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a
Like,
lot
it
of
always
luck all
ends
in one
bad.
turn.
That always ends bad. Like, anytime a fighter tries to sneak, that just always ends bad. And sneaking tends to look like the cartoon character, where the cartoon character holds up a twig and thinks they're hiding behind a bush, and that they're moving stealthily through everything. That's what I think of when a fighter tries to sneak.
You know, we back in the day with my D&D guys, we used to always have a term for that. We always used to call that Scooby-Dooing.
Yeah,
Scooby-Dooing.
I can totally see that being Scooby-Dooing.
Mm-hmm.
Did that guy leave? No, he didn't. Okay.
You know, if our characters could like roll decent every once in a while, we might be doing better. But we don't roll well either. We don't make good decisions. We waste a lot of time, and we don't roll well. So I don't know.
It
We don't have much
sounds
going
like
for us.
every D&D group I've ever been a part of. So I don't think
I'm
you're
so new
alone
to
in
this.
that.
This feels like I keep thinking it should like work like a book. I'm like, this is not
Oh,
how
no.
fantasy stories
No.
go in my head.
Oh,
I spent
no.
a lot of time making this character and liking her and giving her this really awesome backstory. I doesn't play the way I write it in my head, so.
No.
Oh, are you guys still there? Blue doesn't know where everybody is.
Yeah, we are still stuck in the opening simulation.
They're stuck in the opening simulation. Did you run on
'Cause-
without them?
He did.
Blue left you behind. I don't know where he is. He's making snowballs by himself.
Yeah, I can't get through yet. I gotta kill everything, and it's just the two of us. but
He's already down where the
it'll be-
boss should be, but nothing's happening. Can you go back and get them?
No, he can't.
Can you guys get through?
We're good now. We just had to kill everything.
Oh, they had to. Okay, it's catching up. He's just gonna wait.
Best part was Rogue failed to sneak every time. It's okay. There's just certain characters that are just crappy, and it doesn't matter if they have the best stats. Like, I had a character named Maleficent. Wasn't Maleficent? It was Malefica, because I was being contrary to being just a normal character. And
Yeah, Justin's done.
she
He
was
said bye.
a
This
terrible.
sort of-
She was a terrible wizard. Absolutely terrible. Like, she could not hit the broadside of a barn, but apparently she could stab everything in the back just fine.
I don't want to die.
Yeah. I don't know what my character's good at yet. We will see. Blue Mage says, there was this one time Blue was searching for traps in the forest and found every one of them by falling into them. Remember that? Good times. That was good times.
I've used the forest.
None of our characters have died yet,
You're gonna need
technically.
Yet.
So, I mean, we still
You
have a
wanna
chance
play it?
here.
Lando wants to play a drow raised by dwarves.
Well, that's what happens when you play with Dragon Balls on, okay?
Wait,
What
Dragon
about-
Balls?
Dragon Balls?
Yes, Dragon Balls.
Okay, how do you make Dragon Balls work in D&D?
I mean, you just make it happen.
Just have
Like Dragon Ball
wishes
Z,
if
like
you-
collect the Dragon Balls and summon the dragon and get a wish?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, bringing yourself back to life.
That's what clerics are
the-
for.
That's what Deus Ex Machinas are for.
That's
to tell these cabal apart from the real thing.
What's the difference? Back simulation.
And again, every time you end up saying that, I just think of Adam Jensen and how I never asked for this.
Sorcerer and Barbarian. Barbarian hates magic and Sorcerer hates blood. Yeah. All the things. Alright, we are almost there, Blue.
They're
Blue's-
almost there.
I'm watching the task change. Checkpoint.
Yeah, his like little checkpoint thing you're supposed to do, like refresh. Now it's updating wherever you guys are, so you can kind of see where you're coming along. How'd you get so far ahead of them?
He just ran, and I waited, but Justin left, and so I waited for the new guy, so he didn't think he was completely by himself in this.
You're such a nice team player, Green.
Only sometimes. Only sometimes.
Oh,
I died.
Where's this valley?
Maybe it'll pull me up.
Wait for it.
maybe.
Apparently it activated it when we both died.
Well, Blue's got Last Guardian Standing flashing, so does that mean you have to go? Oh, that went black. Okay,
Yeah, it spawned us forward.
we're still waiting. Oh, all right, now it's working. Vegemite says, my brother also wanted us to roll 2 characters, and I showed up with a bipolar character. That's one way to do it.
Sorcerer. Oh, God. That would be a... Like, I understand taking a complication when it comes to having a character to make it interesting, but some complications would be hard to play. Like,
Yeah.
playing a bipolar character would be hard to play, I think.
Bipolar would be rough.
Yeah.
Oh, Cabal. Hang on.
Wait, what about the Cabal?
Oh, they're just being jerks in this this public event.
Oh, man. He was... One of my most favorite characters was from first edition. He was a thief named Han Yolo.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
I named him that because I didn't expect him to live long, but he did. He survived the campaign and later played his fighter daughter. Later on, I played his fighter daughter. That's hilarious. What was the daughter's name?
That was funny.
Han Yolo is amazing.
Lando dead now. Just going in sequence here.
Oh, man.
Well, Mage, that totally did happen. We never played as them, so I don't know if it counts.
Is it Gianna or Yana? Yana Yolo? Gianna Yolo?
Jaina YOLO.
Jaina? Gianna? Jaina? Oh, man.
Welcome to the chat, Flash.
Hey, Flash. Ah! Lasers!
Y'all are dead again.
Yeah, it's not my fault. The
A lot of
lasers
bad
got
guys.
me. Yeah. This is why I tethered everybody. Get rid of the bad guys and res the other guy. Resurrection, you know. Oh, God. Why I have a bee's dick of health left? No! I tried to res. Where did Blue go? There's Blue.
He's shooting stuff. He's shooting that Valisthoon thing.
I'm distracting.
He's throwing snowballs.
It's level 3 just backed up so hard.
Her name is... Do you all enjoy Destiny? Yeah, I would say so.
Why do you keep asking that?
I mean, still play it.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's
Still
you.
play it, still enjoy it.
Blue would say yes. He wouldn't play it. Do you still enjoy Destiny? Yeah, he wouldn't be playing if he didn't.
This is very true.
Especially Blue.
We
Blue
have
would be like, no,
we have many a game night where we played Halo and talked about Destiny. Okay. I'm leaving Fireteam, so Blue is gonna have to farm on his own.
Green, yeah, she's leaving Fireteam. We're gonna go to bed too. We should wrap up. Should we wrap up? I gotta go to bed. I'm gonna die tomorrow. Get some
Flashback,
sleep.
you should watch Beard Grizzly's video on it. That
What on?
the Tess Everest stuff. Beard's talking about it. Beard has a very good video that he just put out about it, like literally a few hours ago.
Yeah. I was going to say, how would you know? Because you didn't watch it, but you read the script, so never mind.
Yep. I read the script and then I helped edit the script, sort of.
Yes, you did. I was like, wow, I did put 4 paragraphs in here that are absolutely unnecessary. Why did I do that?
Because you were ranting, and that's what you do when you rant.
I don't shut up.
That's okay.
Beard's talking. Beard and Green are still on the chat thing.
Well, I watched DPJ and I like 20 people commenting. Only have like 20 people commenting. Only comment.
Yeah, DPJ, I know, has been on top of that as well. DPJ, Dado's had a couple things about it. There's a couple other guys that have been kind of like coming out of the woodwork talking about it.
There really haven't been any major community member that I've seen that has not either posted something online or tweeted or made a video on it. Everyone's been talking about it.
Yep. Yeah, just fundamentally, it's absolutely flawed.
But, you know, he's a thing.
Is what it is for now. We can only voice and tell them that we don't like it and go on from there. But the base game, I still very much enjoy. I think they're onto something like usual. You just need to keep it going. That and give me a freaking blue Dusklight shard, for God's sake.
Yeah, I hate those in particular.
Like, it wouldn't be too bad if they would actually like drop a little bit more frequently, but they just they don't.
No,
they just don't.
A lot of the collections just are tough. It's hard to get what you need.
Yeah.
Blue, what?
That makes sense.
What? I don't know if that's a word. Veer? What veer are you on? Is that a word? I don't know if that's a typo, if that's a thing.
What?
Blue at veer. Is that a word? I don't know if it's. I don't know.
VERE.
Verse.
Verse.
Sorry,
What
I should
verse?
have been able to figure that out. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so tired. What
Figuring
verse
out what-
are you on?
For the prophecy guns.
Did you answer that? Oh, hang on, he says. I think he's getting shot at or something.
Probably.
I'm still on the first one.
Really?
Anytime I have a chance to like jump on this season, it's been just for the
He's on
sake
verse-
of dawning, really.
Yeah.
What? He's redeeming 6 right now.
Okay.
I don't know what any of that stuff means. There's too much stuff. I don't know how you guys keep up with all this stuff.
Okay. So
Get in the portal!
Because we're nerds.
Yeah, we play the game too much. Wow. I have a shit ton of lost items. I have a new masterwork. I have disrespectful stare masterwork.
I wish I liked that pulse rifle more.
I don't like pulse rifles, so I'm just keeping it because it's masterwork. That's about it. But as far as the prophecy guns go, there are certain guns that you have to make, Anna, but you have to make them with different parts that you collect from Vex and different events. Different types of Vexy things that you collect from events. And it takes a real long time because collecting the items takes forever.
Is it randomly generated stuff, or can you like do specific things to get certain items?
You can do specific things, but it's not a guarantee that it'll always drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's annoying.
So
Just takes a
bit of
long
both.
time. He's like stuck at a farm and stuff. He got something. What was that? What? Radiolorian culture.
No, so he just got one of them. That's funny.
Hey, I got the Joyfire ship. Wait, how did I get the Joyfire ship from the box of presents? That doesn't make sense.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna sit here and just listen for too long. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give Blue back the mic. So
Okay.
you guys have a good night. I don't know when I'll be on next, but I'll try to hang out more often.
Okay, I'll message
Okay,
you in
bye.
chat. We should talk more.
We should message me on Hangouts and everything about it because I usually have it up when I'm at work and stuff too. So that's
Yay!
just chit chat and stuff.
Yeah, we can talk about finances and shit.
Yeah, we're like adults and stuff. Woo!
Yeah, because
Ew.
we're adults and stuff.
Yeah. This is what we dreamed about when we were kids. When I grow up, I'm going to talk about taxes and insurance and how to save money. Distributions from
loans.
IRAs. The tax implications. I know, man. You're talking my language.
I know. We are in the same field now in some ways, and it's really weird.
Boy, if there's anything that gets me hot and bothered, it's finances.
Am I right? Beard, you get it. High five. A digital high five.
Nothing better than a 10-key calculator, guys.
Oh, man, you should see my fingers fly over it.
Wait a minute. All right. So I just finished that thing for failsafe.
Uh-huh.
Fancy earrings. The dusk light glitters brightly in these gorgeous earrings. Bring them to failsafe on Nessus and let her figure out the rest.
Okay, so we made her crystal earrings
Uh-huh.
that she doesn't have ears to wear,
Right.
and we're making her figure out how to actually wear them.
We are incredibly sensitive, aren't we?
I don't know if she's going to be flattered or pissed off.
I think a little of both.
Almost eggnog. Oh, that's what we got for Devrin.
Yeah, that's what you got for Devrim. And now you're going to go poison him, and now you're going to kill him, and I'm going to be really sad.
He'll be fine.
I don't think so.
If we're
Night,
just in a
Rose.
simulation, it doesn't
Night,
matter
Vegemite.
anyway. Night, Rose.
Mwah.
Night.
Night.
They're saying night to me. They're not saying night to you.
Oh.
God.
Oh.
Oh,
God.
Self-important
Okay, night,
much.
Anna.
Yeah, it's
Night.
all about me. Night, everybody.
Night. Bye. See
Okay,
you.
okay, really, I'm leaving. You guys are super awesome.
Okay.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
Okay.
bye,
All right, Happy New Year and stuff.
You
Happy
too.
New Year.
All right, bye. Here,
Bye-bye.
talk to your friends.
Talk to your friends. Be social. Oh, man. Joyfire ship. Oh, it's the ugly ship. It's the ship that looks like it should be some sort of woodworking tool.
I know where mine is.
Devin probably uses the almost eggnog to poison the Fallen's ether supply.
Yeah, she is. So
Yeah,
that's going to be
Anna
our
is
Spinfoil
amazing.
series. Is we're just going to put Anna in front of the mic while I play, and because I have no idea what the last 2 hours you guys have talked about.
Yeah, I don't remember.
We've talked. No, she's to be fair, the last hour or so, she's not quite sure what we talked about.
Yeah,
either.
that's what she just said. She's like, I don't really remember what we talked about either.
We did talk about time travel. We talked about Vex, Milk, and made a lot of dirty references.
Oh, look. Oh, that's a submachine gun. Well, that's not too bad. Soul Pariah.
But
Fenchurch says a lot of fantastic things.
I will
Boy.
return in a moment. I'm going to get my
The Red Legion have
another
made it
cup of tea.
harder to get my shipments through, but
Okay, Devrin.
I'll manage.
Look, I don't hang in a bell tower and shoot Fallen. I wished I did.
I was about to say,
But-
but if you had the chance.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I'd shoot Fallen though. Cabal, sure. I don't know about Fallen.
Welcome, Guardian.
I don't know. I kind of like the Fallen. Anyway, before I get shot, I'll be back.
Hey,
No, you're
watermelon
good.
shader.
Dead and cure.
Did it?
All
Joe?
the items. So I'm glad that the postmaster can hold a lot more items now. Because by running those strikes, I kind of had 20 items in my postmaster.
Vegemite, in response to that question, actually, we already kind of have. There's the adventure with the Easter egg ending. Enemy of my enemy, I think. I think that's the one. On Titan.
The one on Titan?
Yeah, I was so happy to finally get that.
I haven't had the alternate ending.
Well, you just, excuse me, you just don't shoot the captain.
Yeah. Hi again. The postmaster is utterly chipper. And then the Cade story. Oh, the Cade story from D1 where Cade they had like that uneasy truth while fighting.
Yeah, but at the end of it, it didn't end well.
Well,
but I mean, but even he kind of acknowledged that it was kind of one of those like he's pretty sure she did it because she wanted to
move on. Oh man.
So yeah, we'll upload this to YouTube, and basically if people like it, we will do it again, or we'll upload it again, or people don't like it, we'll upload it again anyways.
Because I enjoyed tonight.
Because I don't really, I'm more interested in making everyone in chat happy.
Why are we making people in chat happy?
Hey, Lada, if you write, yeah, no, that's crazy talk. If you write fiction, and you want us to put it, holy shit, where did I get all these legendary engrams? If you want us to put it on our website,
we do have a
Spinfoil corner on the website that we do fiction. So if you're not already in the Discord, jump into the Discord and let me know.
For Focus Fire Chat, that is.
Yeah, for Focus Fire Chat. And I will get you hooked up with basically contributor access to the website.
Yeah. And it's fun. We haven't had anybody in a little while do one, just because holidays are kind of crazy for everybody, but we have probably 6 or 7, and then I end up tweeting out the articles that are put up multiple times throughout the next couple of months.
Yeah. So yeah, if Google Doc, if you like writing in Google Docs, that's what we pretty much do everything in. So, but yeah, if you're, oh man, if you write fan fiction or anything like that, we always are happy to throw that up on the website.
There, I put the Discord link in chat.
Yes. Yeah, I need to update that command too, so that it has the discord.me link. I got one of the ugly scarf cloaks.
I love that cloak. I love that.
Is that about as close to like an ugly sweater as you can get for the season?
It's the Omega Mechanos cloak.
The Omega one. I just make fun of her because it's like...
It's pretty. And I'm just going to put on all the Omega armor that I have. I'm only missing the legs.
I think
just to bug
Ben was whining about that.
So, Blue,
like,
did you hear what I was making for today for the dawning gift?
Hang on real quick.
Cheat.
Maybe we could do that? Or they're all freaking there together.
We'd have to have... I can look into it.
Okay.
We need to have something that we can record on.
With your smartphones or something. I don't know.
No, we could. I need to. There's a couple apps that I could use, but I'll need to
bring
look
a
at
little
them.
bit of
It wouldn't be like awesome, but
you run it on a laptop.
I wouldn't want to do it on a laptop though, because like
I'm still missing one Vegemite, one of those pieces as well.
Wait, if you hang on, if you put the full Mercury armor, you get an emblem. What
Yeah.
emblem?
I don't remember what it's called.
Talk to me about it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, Josh is still in there.
Oh. Lotta is in Discord now. There she go.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll get her added to the writer.
Okay. Yeah, I see that she just jumped in.
Yep, there you go. You should have access to the writing studio now.
It's pretty quiet in there most of the time, unless people are like asking questions, so don't feel like things aren't happening, because they do.
I'm on this.
I need to write the article that I promised
what we're
Vegemite that I
talking
would
about.
write.
Yeah, that's what we're getting. Lotta is gonna. Yeah. Yep, she's jumping. We just got her into the writing channel right now. Because we have some already up on the site.
Angsty.
Kashina's. Wait, what?
Kashin.
No, we're not posting. We're not posting that on the site.
That is not what I want. I want angsty, like, unrequited love and like impossible Romeo and Juliet.
She wants teenager love.
You want teenager love?
No, I don't. You're twisting.
No, I do. You're twisting my words.
Want complicated
relationship. Oh, that hurt. That hurt.
If we're gonna go back to Shakespearean stuff, I'm gonna bring out Shatner again.
Now Beard's threatening to write a Shatner story. So thanks for that, Kashane. Thanks for that.
I'll magically find time and make it happen.
I'll magically find time.
Just you
Yeah,
wait.
it's like when. When is
I guess
this
that's
going to
true.
happen?
That is the defense against that threat is like, well, he doesn't really have free time to do it, so...
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
draw your tool, villain.
Did I tell you what gift I was making actually today? Jay?
No, which one were you making?
The one for failsafe.
Oh God, the earrings.
This is absolutely hysterical and did not go the way I intended or expected it to, because I was like, oh, I have to grab like hard metal from Minotaurs. So I'm like sitting here thinking, oh, I have to like form a frame for failsafe.
See, that would make more sense. That would make more sense.
And then
the
all
earrings,
of a sudden
I was
like,
I'm like, why? Why? I don't get
well,
it.
And what she says when you go to give them to her, she's just like, what am I supposed to do with these?
Oh, does she say something to you? Because she didn't say anything to me.
Yep.
Like I didn't. Oh, I might have missed what she said, but I was like, yeah, because I'm like, please have something somewhere where it's like, what are these? Like,
oh, she just said thank you so much this time, but I did get another point where she does say in her alternate voice,
what do you want me to do?
Yeah, she's like, what am I supposed to do with these? Yeah, what am I supposed to do with this? There it is.
Yep.
That's great. Failsafe hasn't yet tried on the earrings, but she's clearly quite impressed by the thoughtful gift.
Rose says she got the same line.
That's funny.
That was the snarky failsafe.
Lost Prophecy, another verse? Is that the perfect paradox? Yeah, that's the perfect paradox, isn't it? For the shotgun.
I want it. I want it. I want it.
Oh, perfect paradox.
Can I have it?
The
No,
gun that
that's
has
the
caused
verse
the
that
most.
I just got. It says
I
complete
know, but
signal light.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I want
thinking
it.
about that gun. The perfect paradox gun is the one that's caused the most strife within the community as far as the reality of what's actually happening with Saint 14 and us.
Because of
Yeah.
the back to the Future issue.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say people apparently don't like the Back to the Future idea.
I don't mind
like,
it
at all. I was like, oh come on.
But hey,
really?
surprise! I'm the opposite of how everyone else feels. I've
Yeah, I was
had
gonna
to say
say.
this multiple times today. I'm like, I've just come to the realization that if I like it,
No one else will.
no one else apparently does.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm gonna say
Alright.
that's
Jasper Dawn show.
kind of what I go into the thought with all the time whenever I go to make a video. I'm like, everybody's gonna hate this, and they usually do.
Yeah, you still have 20,000 followers? Subs?
20,000 subscribers. Yes.
Man, that hate is strong.
Look, you. I didn't say it was always palpable. I didn't say it was always voiced. Just that a lot of people that tend to voice it really just don't like me.
That's just YouTube in general.
That's fair. Like this recent video, I'm scrolling through some comments, and people are like, look, why are you so focused on the ghost shells? You should have talked about the sparrows. I'm like, they both go hand in hand at the same point.
Right.
Like, come on.
Blue, do you want her to send it to the Focus Fire Chat email first?
Yes, that would be best.
Just focusfirechat@gmail.com.
Yep. And then we can distribute it however we need
Yeah. And so, Lada, you send it to the email first, and it's basically for us to just kind of read the style of what your story is going to be about, and just to see if you need any like proofreading help or how, because we have some not as experienced writers. And then once that's happened, then you can start uploading. He'll give you permission, essentially, to be able to upload whenever you want to the website. That way you can just add to your content.
I still love the comment that you sent me, and I was like, I don't get it.
Understand it.
And then you were like, oh no, my response. I was like, oh, okay.
I don't
yes.
get his response either. I get
because-
that it's sarcasm, but
because the
ish.
guy doesn't spell destiny. Right.
Oh.
He spelled
The entire time
density.
he's saying density, and it's the George McFly thing. He said, "You are my density," instead of "You are my destiny."
I'll have to find the clip for you at some point on YouTube. I'm sure it's up there somewhere.
I see.
Yeah.
Vegemite's asking about the comments. Did they leave them as aggressive, hoping to get
Oh!
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes people do just to get a
Yeah, you sound like a ghost
reaction.
from Destiny, Beard.
Yes. I'm gonna say people have said that often enough, and that drives me crazy. But on a
I think
serious
it's kinda
note,
funny.
It cracks
on
me up.
on a serious note, I just got a Vidian aspect. I am never taking these gloves off.
Which one are those?
It's they're Tolan's gloves for one thing, which I love.
Is that
but they're
for warlocks?
Yeah, they're the well, at least now they. Oh no, they're actually the exact same effect as they used to be. Weapons ready and reload very quickly. Melee range is extended. They're the Cobra ones with the orb in the center.
Oh, okay, yeah. The Errant Knight has the Cobra knife.
Yeah. Vegemite, they can't inspect me, unfortunately, because I'm on PC right now, and they are on the Xbox.
Right. I could,
can,
but
I
I'd
can,
have to boot up my Destiny on PC.
I can take a picture and like send it to the Discord. It's like I can do this thing called print screen in Photoshop or something.
Or
What?
something.
Something.
Hey, by the way, why aren't we friends on PC? Huh?
Uh-oh.
Because I
But
did.
do you want me to cut the stream and then go about figuring out a way to get this over on YouTube?
Is this Anna? Or is this
No.
you asking us?
I'm asking you.
We can cut the actual stream like fully.
Yeah. Because I don't know. I don't think I can edit it when I transfer it over to YouTube.
No. We can just say goodnight to everybody. And just call that the thing. You can edit. Can you edit your videos? I know you can edit the upload, not the video content, but the upload.
Well, if you're
audio stuff.
uploading, if you're uploading to YouTube, you could always go ahead and edit it after the fact with the YouTube editor.
Oh,
There
okay,
you
you
go.
can.
It's an option, if nothing else. It's very simple, but it works.
Well, yeah. I'm just trying to think if.
Just trying to cut it out.
Yeah, I'm
at
just trying to
some
see, just trying to think what we'll need to, if we need to cut pieces out or something like that. I don't know. I don't mess around
Sure.
with YouTube videos. Obviously.
It's a shame someone is here that could help.
Oh no! What's that crazy song? Who? Green? Green doesn't have any YouTube experience. What?
That's
Hey,
true.
I have very little YouTube experience.
That's true. She has more YouTube experience than I do. But on that note, we will see you guys. I think we'll do this at least once a month. If it gets to be a big thing, maybe we can talk about increasing it. But I was thinking that this would replace Guardians Against Humanity for the
Since
last.
that one's kind of waned a little bit.
Well, it's just everyone who was playing it is now kind of busy doing other stuff, like having families and
Children.
taking care of those kids. Because I don't hold. I mean, don't misunderstand. I don't blame them at all.
Right.
But yeah, and this is just kind of more in line with what recently we've seen a lot of people ask for too, is like the random questions and stuff like that. So.
This is true.
So, cool. We'll plan on doing this the last Saturday of each month, basically.
Our not PG version of FFC is what it is.
Yeah, the no kid life in chat. Yeah, so. But yes, yeah, just like the Guardians Against Humanity, this is not the podcast. This is the game, one of the game streams. So just, and I'll probably put that in the comments on the video as well. But yeah. All right, cool. Well, you guys have a great night, and stream, you guys have a great night. I don't know, Green, are you going to be on Monday, or is you taking that night off?
It depends on how hungover I am. Because that's
Fair
New
enough.
Year's.
It is New Year's Day.
That
so.
is New Year's.
So I might not. Also depends on Julie because she managed to break her glasses in half, and that's a thing right now. So
Oh,
That's not good.
that's not
no. And so I actually barely made it back in time to do tonight's thing because we had to go to Home Depot to get glue to try to glue it back together, at least until we can scrape together funds to replace them. Because glasses aren't cheap.
No, they're not.
Anyway.
Unfortunately.
Anyway, but yeah, it depends on a variety of things. I might see you guys, I might not.
good. Okay,
I will let you know via Twitters.
perfect.
Okay.
All right, stream. You guys have a great night. Happy New Year's, and we shall see you guys later.
Happy New Year, everybody.